Wow, the can click on the beat.
Must said on Abby.
As intended.
The people at home, well, the people watching the video version, I should say, will get that. I actually double-checked my audio way ahead of time, so Audacity worked flawlessly for the countdown.
Flawlessly.
Whee!
Because if you don't know, you can check out the audio version of Patreon. If you don't know, Lucky usually counts us in before he starts recording the video capture of this video, available on youtube.com. Sometimes it's normal, and sometimes it's not. So I have to be very ready with my trigger pull. Anyway, this is Rain 55. Just posted 54 to public today.
Woo!
Yes. Speaking of getting the audio of this on Patreon, hey. Shout out to our patrons like Adam Harp, Lex G, Call Me Zed, Carlos Dragon, JW1000, Starlight, Legendary Boss Hunter, Rise of Kenji, Rogue Robin Trevor, and Varian the Crow. I say this at the beginning because otherwise it won't go in the video because I'll forget. But thank you, patrons, and thank you everybody else watching and or listening at home. You're on a rock.
We're on a rock.
Well,
To remind everybody,
I think we are ready to go through
Here's
the
the
fog
image.
wall.
yes. So to
don't
go
know
into the
about
sea
music.
caves, and we probably won't have to go full whiteboard on this, but we could if we needed to. I think this thing was generated for 5-foot squares, but it's not a huge deal. But it is good to have a kind of cross reference of where we is. So, basically, after you guys explore a little, look around a little, you can find that there seem to be currently 2 primary entrances to the sea caves systems, which you can find. There may be other ones that are completely underwater. I really don't think that you guys are like, skin diving in the ocean to check.
Especially with things that are like this hostile.
That doesn't sound
I would imagine. I would
like a thing
imagine
you
that
do.
sea devils have a big advantage in the water. So I would not like to, engage them in their home turf.
I mean, at the very least, to swim good, you would probably be taking off most of your armor, so
Yeah, let's not do that.
it's not great.
I'm good.
Oh, hold on. I need to check something.
It's harder.
Takes
to
6
swim.
hours to brew Merman's Mead.
It's harder to
No, it's
swing
not
sword.
that. I didn't brew
Underwater.
it because I have a better method of water good. I'm just seeing how
Do
long
you have a
it
better
lasts.
method of water good?
I do.
Merman's meat, I guess.
It's expanding.
No.
No,
Method.
it's a.
No, that's what we just said. We just said that that's the one that takes 6 hours.
It's water walking. Okay, its duration's
Well,
minutes, so.
Good for you.
Oh
you
no,
wanna swim.
I do mean for me.
The professor, because I actually figured out her stat block, also knows Merman Mead, but you would have had to have told her to make it 6 hours ago. I don't think you guys have been here 6 hours.
Nay.
Nope.
So your options are there's basically 2 major ways in that you can figure it out, and you can see them on the map I have done. So one of them has that little blue line. It has some blue squigglies below it. That's basically visible from the outside. You guys can tell there is a shallow sea cave, basically. So it's partially submerged. The ocean goes up to it, but it's basically a beach inside a cave. So to get in there, you guys would either have to swim or row your boats inside. However, you could row your boats inside. Or, I won't make you roll for it, with a little bit of searching, you can find a narrower, above sea level cave, like probably on the beach or at the beach level where you guys parked, where you guys can just walk in. So you can, in fact, just walk in there and not have to worry about water level. But as you notice, that looks like it's more of a like narrower passage inside.
Well, we did bring how many extra dudes?
I believe you've got about a dozen.
That's your own number.
Dozen Marines boarding troopsmen.
Yeah.
We're going to say, by the way, those guys are going to be threat 2
Okey-doke.
and probably with +1 killing.
I can see
They
that.
have harpoons or axes.
Yeah,
Boarding axes, mind you.
makes sense.
That sounds right.
With the
Makes sense.
So, if any of you had any esoteric disciplines involved with leading followers and allies and stuff,
Followers and stuff. Not I.
you can also take time to just shout out.
penalties.
But obviously, as unworthies and followers, they will declare, first. Normally.
I think Logesh or something. I'm not sure.
So I have a game question. Because
Yeah.
it is relative. When a duration says minutes, like is it like 5 to 10 minutes or like what?
It'll say how long it lasts in. What does
Okay,
it say?
sure.
Yeah, it'll usually be like height in minutes or width in minutes.
Minutes equal to height. Okay. So yeah.
So
that's
1
near
to
the
10
top.
minutes. Actually, that's not true because it's probably not intensity 1 spell, but you know what I mean.
No, it's intensity 1.
Okay, so yes. So it's in fact 1 to 10 minutes. Basically, the thing here is I'm asking you if you want to go rowboat in and park. As you can see from the squiggles, that basically looking in from the outside looks like a cave that is at least partially submerged. You're probably looking at like ankle to maybe mid boot level water. That is going to impact your rolls to stealth if we are attempting that. It's very hard to be stealthy as you trudge your armored asses through water. Also, your footsies will get wet.
I don't like that.
Yeah, would I still get the penalties for not having armor?
No, you don't. You don't take the like swim related penalties, but it's.
Do I take the stealth
it's not-
penalties? Because I'm wearing cloth.
Yes,
You're
Dallas.
still
Have you ever tried to be
splashing.
quiet in ankle deep water?
Slosh, slosh, slosh.
No.
This would be
Yeah,
on top of,
no.
I believe, there is also a penalty to stealth rolls for wearing medium and heavy armor.
Yes. Well, I don't. That's it.
But yes, no, you will take a penalty to trod through even shallow waters because, like I said, it's very hard to be sneaky. Conversely, like I said, you have the perfectly dry path. That one's going to be narrow. Also, your ambient light may be a problem. The sea cave obviously is at sea level, so it's got a bigger entrance that you can kind of pull your boats to that lip into. You might have a little more natural light behind it. This other above water, I keep wanting to say above ground. That's not quite correct. It's inherently underground. But the dry passage, for lack of a better term, is it immediately does a fucking L turn. I did not pick that, by the way. This was randomly generated as a base. I had a randomizer draw a couple of these and pick the ones I thought looked the coolest. So your natural light's going to be super fucked in there. So that matters for everybody who's not Inos and Aurelia.
So we don't know where they are, right?
No, you know nothing. How would you know anything about this cave?
I'm gonna cast a spell in that case.
Okay. You guys have prep time.
So I bought a lot of spells because I just had a bunch of XP laying around.
As you do.
Fair.
All right. I'm going to cast Owl's ears, I believe. Yeah, Owl's ears.
What that do?
He's been really expanding his wind witching.
Yes.
Less than here better.
I have most of the non-attuned spells.
Well, you have actually had access to a wind witch for a week.
This is why he has
I've had access to a Wind Witch longer, technically.
Yeah, you're not learning spells through a correspondence course, bub.
No. I understand. Hold on. Bub.
I bust out the bub when I feel the
Yeah.
need.
Okay,
Or
so
Dallas.
that would be 6.
Don't mind Lucky. Lucky was
Bub's
actually
better
curious
than
about
Pow.
something.
7.
Lucky was double checking Path at the Gavial because I was wondering if that was actually something specific.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
I'm not your
There's-
pal,
Think of,
guy.
There's actually, I think there's
90s
3
Wolverine.
stealth fucking.
Wow. Okay. Whiff.
There are. There's but they're one's for chases and one's for environmental. One's
Yeah,
actually just action.
one is for moving unheard moving silently, I should say. One is for like moving unseen, and then
Yeah, no. Dances of
Vanishing
Shadow is
from
for.
Notorious is like crowds and stuff.
Can I try that again?
No, Dances of Shadows is like shadow dancing or whatever it is. That's for like remaining unseen. Path of the Gavial is for remaining
What did it take
unheard.
you to cast?
But for very
It's-
specifically, Path of the Gavial was made from the lizard folk and Largatia and maybe some people in the fucking
Air cages.
Merit cages. So I was actually wondering, like, is there something to actually like remove environmental sound on that? Lucky just gets curious about these things. I'm just like, huh.
It's
God, that
slow.
reminds me. What did I need to?
It's-
Oh, that's right. I need to think about a perform-based esoteric sometime.
It's
I
slow.
think the only one that's compatible is Korzna's Fortune, which is weird.
Is there one
It's
for just
slow.
like
It's
being
not
a
wrong,
singer?
but
Okay.
No.
It's slow. It's not like
But, so-
minutes or hours
No, it's
long.
not minutes
so.
or hours. It's like slow, so I can cast it again fairly quickly. I am going to try one more.
yeah, combat round's a couple of minutes.
If I screwed up again, I'm just gonna fucking leave it.
Okay.
So Nicola appears to be trying to cast a spell.
Okay,
you
there we
got some
go.
hits that time.
All right, so 8 hours.
Let me double check if there's anything I want to cast right off the top. I don't think so.
I could do something
think I
quick. It only
already
takes
got the
5
balls.
minutes.
Because I think my only other buff is combative length. So
Let's see. I don't check how long dangers last.
because I realize if we're heading into an enemy base and we know, I might as well mage buff.
I mean, yeah, no, you are. This is probably the closest you guys have ever been to a D&D ass dungeon. There's
Okay,
a
this
creepy
is only a
cave
minute.
that's filled with monsters. So
Okay,
oh
so-
no, yeah, I am gonna do one more spell.
We are doing a dark. We're basically doing a darkest dungeon like fucking
Term is
lair.
lair.
Well, we
Which
also
is
gotta
the thing,
decide
yeah.
how
which one.
long?
Hmm?
No, go ahead.
We also decide which entrance are we taking. We're all doing this prepping stuff. We haven't actually decided our fucking entrance and marching order.
Konrad has no preference either way.
Wait, shit,
Before we
maybe
do the one, we
it
don't
doesn't have
swim.
that repelling incense yet.
And we don't swim in any of them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing the swim entrance.
I was looking from like the map. Sorry.
The water one means
You don't
we
have to actually swim in there. You could park your boats, but that is the wet one.
Yeah, we get wet, but we don't swim.
I do
Okay.
think we should go in the non-water one because I feel like the sea devils are more likely to be near the water one.
That's fair.
Yeah, they could jump in out of the water to ambush
They are
us.
fish people.
Fish
They're
people.
bigger than ankle deep water.
I'm going to.
Fair, but I have the feeling that they're not inhibited by like ankle deep water.
Well, no, but like I'm just saying
They
they
like
prefer. I'm just saying they prefer water. They like water.
Okay, we're
Water's
arguing.
their friend.
We're going into land one.
Yeah, we're going to land one.
Anyway,
That's very narrow.
I'm call expertise 10 on this.
All right, so we brought 15 dudes. Do we want to try and cram 15 dudes through this
excellent.
narrow ass passage?
Do
Actually,
you want them as like backliners? You want them as frontliners?
We might want some of them like by the other entrance in case they're like they try to escape that way.
that is true. We do not want them
You
fleeing.
could try that. You could park a boat that way.
Yeah, you can have them man the boat, and then we could have like I guess six dudes be our backline, just to be like, so like nothing hits.
Well, you've got. Let's see. What other NPCs are you actually taking with you? You've got Aurelia. You've got Moira.
Actually, hold on. I
Is
have a
that it?
group question here.
Everhelm.
No, we got Everhelm.
Everhelm. That's right.
Group question here.
He'll
Do you
stick with
think
the
this will
monks.
take us
Pretty sure that's it.
Do you think this will take us longer than 5 hours to clear?
5 hours? No, probably not.
No,
The sea
Okay,
cave.
that's
then
not in a day.
I am going to use the 3 5s because I get extra bonuses for width on Iron Flesh. So
That's fair.
I'm going to take the 3 5s instead of the 2 10s.
Yeah, because I think like
Uh,
I didn't exactly measure it, but you're looking at a cave that's probably like, at most, if you are tabulating these as like 5-foot squares, you're looking at what, like a few hundred feet.
jagged and deep, but still just a cave.
So it shouldn't be crazy.
The weird splashes I just think are like stalactites that
Oh,
like hit the bottom. It's like the weird like fold like free in the middle of the
I
things.
really hope danger sense is heightened minutes.
It is.
Hide in seconds.
All right, okay, cool. So for probably the first combat, Aurelia has danger sense.
It's also like
She'll
something
take the
you
2
can
force.
you can also just cast it very quick.
Yeah, but you get it to both parry and dodge.
Oh yeah, true.
I got Sense the Soul, which will help me pinpoint things, but that only has a range of like 50 feet. Actually,
let's see the
hang on.
action.
Yeah, how many? Hang on, I need to. We're going by
You
5 foot
planning
square.
on trying to be kind of stealthy, or are we just gonna rush in and kill things?
Personally,
I
I want
look. I look at Leslok and Logesh. Do you have stealth?
Do I have spells?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh, stealth.
Sneaky snake.
I believe I do. Not that great, but I did have to pick it up. Let me
Okay.
double check
I
my
have a
sheet
point in
when it
stealth.
loads.
Okay,
about to say,
I
Lucky?
still will look at. Conrad, do you have stealth, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Wargman.
Yeah.
Wargman.
I had a feeling, but I just wanted to make sure. So I do look at Leslok and it's like, I don't think stealth is an option.
Well, here's a question.
I don't have stealth.
Okay, then I look at Leslok and Logesh.
You're just gonna
and say,
raw
I
dog
think stealth is
coordinate.
an option.
No.
I've done it before.
I can make myself unnoticeable.
Let Lucky talk.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Leslok is, has Suit of Monstrum. Do you know what particularly senses that the Sea Devils use the most? Are they based off of sight, based off of hearing, smell, vibrations?
Oh, I believe you rolled pretty good.
I did. I remember rolling at least like a 3 set of something above 6.
Probably like 9s or 10s, knowing you.
I
He's
think
just
it was.
goaded like that.
Vibrations in the
8, but
water.
Then let me scroll to them because, their sense pools are, a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would probably know then that the Sea Devils are primarily sight-based. They don't have particularly strong hearing. Hearing is like most of you who are around water would probably know sound carries further in water anyway. But they don't have particularly sensitive ears. They are
Probably have
very good
ears,
at sight because they are night hunters.
Okay.
They probably have like good hearing for underwater, but that doesn't matter here.
Well, like I said, Inos does have Soul of Night, and so I can make it double dark as Dick's down here. I don't know if Shroud the Shoal necessarily works here. I can't imagine a Sea Devil looking at Inos being all like, yeah, he belongs here.
Yeah, I don't
Wait
think
a
that
second.
works on
Different kind of demon.
most monstrum are technically non-intelligent creatures.
Yeah.
They are animal cunning.
Oh, I think no, because I think I rolled on Monstrum for like way earlier. Back
No.
Oh, okay. I just got the
But
latest
the
one.
only 2 spells that I have in this situation that might be helpful is A, Soul of Night. I can make it very dark, make it hard to see, except, everyone who can't see in the dark, well, get fucked.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Bless you.
And the second one is Sense the Soul, which lets me, sense things up to, 50 feet away. Ooh, excuse me. So it'd be good for, being able to check around corners without, Actually, hang on. Let me check the casting time of Sense the Soul real quick.
Sense the Soul? I think that one's pretty short.
I think it might be minutes. But let me check.
It's supposed to be relatively
well,
quick.
Yeah, it's 5
Sorry.
minutes.
Uh,
But
Well, good question. From the outside, it seems pretty dark, but you guys are standing in full light.
That'd be the ambient light.
As you know, there's no as far as you can tell, there's no like convenient holes in the ceiling to sunlight.
no bioluminescent moss. No glowing mushrooms.
Actually, I mean, no, if you're looking in there.
What
Roll
is
me sense plus sight.
What?
Bioluminescent phytoplankton.
Do we have bioluminescent plankton? Let me see here. 2s!
Yeah, Enos, you've got night sight, so you can tell. Looking in the cave, it does look like there are some like patches kind of along the ceiling, where there's a little bit of like some bioluminescent something clinging there. You think there might be some glowworms
Oh, okay. So it's not going to be pitch dark
in the
there.
cave ceiling.
Okay.
So yeah, it will not be pitch dark.
Just dark.
Enough for a human, for a person eye like sight to adjust.
I can also
Time.
fire can happen.
Like I said, I have put forth my abilities to aid in a stealth thing, but again, people are whiffling waffling. Do we want stealth or do we want combat?
I would say no stealth because they're gonna know. I don't know if any of. I think maybe one or two of us or three of us might be good enough to.
Okay, Dallas,
full
you have,
stealth,
Dallas,
but-
you have major point.
No.
You have said not stealth.
Also, we have mooks.
We do have mooks. So, does anyone want to particularly do stealth? I'm not hearing anything.
sound like it.
I would,
Yes,
I don't think
Conrad?
if possible, I would like to get the jump on them, but if that is not possible, then we should not try.
Well, getting the jump on them can mean a variety of things. Like there's a for
Check.
like we've said, their hearing ain't the best. So as long as we're not, singing at the top of our voice, we can probably get pretty close to them before shit happens. And remember, they should be sleeping? Question mark.
This
Yeah,
is
unless
our
you guys want to
sneaking
wait for
song.
a different time, it is probably like midday, early afternoonish.
So
Can we? I'm sorry.
Yes. So move forward. We'll move in quickly and as quietly as we can manage, but not
like we're not gonna go,
try and beat. Not full stealth, not
Yeah.
snake stealth.
Yeah, we're not gonna lay on the fucking ground and do the worm towards around every corner.
Snake.
No, that's all I mean. It's like we can
All right, sounds
attempt
good.
some stealth, but just
We
I
can
don't think
move
we should-
tactically.
yeah. I don't think we should
Yes.
break our backs over it.
We're gonna be quiet. We're gonna get quiet, and that's most of it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go do.
Yeah,
but
so you
anyway,
said you want to prep Hunter Sting.
You know, we just
Nicola is
roll
now
it.
brown. Nicola is now brown.
It's always weird to see.
Shiny.
It
So
takes like 6 minutes, so I can get a few doses done.
how many guys are we leaving behind?
I think we mentioned that would be a boat of 6 by the entrances to make sure no one escapes, and then 6 kind of as our back line in case we need support.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know if we're gonna need support.
They're just in case.
You never know.
Omega, question about Hunter's Sting.
Yeah.
Once it's applied to a weapon and then you hit a monster with it, is it used up or is it used until, like you say, it's just gone?
I am pretty sure it's one and done, but let us check the poison rules.
The poison rules. The poison rules. What the poison rules?
Because I was checking. to
Dreadful
read
things
the
occur.
spell.
Poisoned by a scorned lover.
She very angry.
Checkpoint of the dust.
Plants in Inos.
Scary idea until you stab it. Unless you stab
I
it,
haven't
leave it there.
scorned anybody.
When the poison is added to a weapon that doesn't stain the wound, the poison is
Yet.
reduced.
Enos' love. I take umbrage with your insinuations.
I'd say there's like one lover that you kind of scorned. Not
haven't taken-
scorned so much as
Earned?
moved on.
No. It's like his relationship with Riz is just cooling down. That's all.
Sorry, just like no.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. I've got it. How Lucky reacted to that question.
look, Nicola is not one to judge Enos on his relationships, mostly because he hopes that means he will stay out of his.
That won't happen.
That's why he said hopes.
Yeah. So the well, it does talk about possible limitations. It does not, strictly speaking, go away one and done on dose.
Okay.
It's just that if you don't use a weapon that you leave in the target, it takes a big potency reduction. I do not remember if Hunter Sting also does that or not.
Let's see. Potency equals the height of your roll. Would apply to a weapon and used on a monster. For an entry, they make the body bigger roll against the potency. This poison does not suffer the normal penalty to potency for using on a weapon.
Oh, excuse me.
Does not get reduced by 4. All right.
Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Blah. That one
Because
snuck
all right,
up
so
on me.
I'm gonna make like. I'll just see how my first roll goes and see how many I can. Each one takes 6 minutes.
Well, buddy, that you start making more than one roll. I'm going to ask you how many snake venoms, poison mushrooms, cobwebs, silver shavings, and holy water you have in your pockets.
Okay, I'm gonna make 2 doses. I think that's fine.
You do like this spell. You could probably carry two materials worth, but remember, if I say it takes materials, that is calculated into the cost. That is non-negotiable.
That's fair. Doing it here on the Lloyd Rock does make it a bit iffy. If it was probably somewhere else, yeah.
If you could do it at your house, yeah.
I definitely have enough play. I'm feeling like.
Well, yeah, for Iron Flesh, that's simple. That's why there's the book has 2 rules of material components.
Yeah, if I don't master
Yeah,
it
go
or
ahead and roll
something,
Hunter Sting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have actually taken like 5 to 10 minutes with,
If I have more
with
than-
other attempts
yeah.
to cast and stuff.
If I have more than 10 dice and an expert or master die, do I just choose to not use a die?
Go
and just-
9. No, you do 9, and then the expert or master dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't roll more than 10
Yeah.
dice.
Spoiler: I have 12 in alchemy. I'm only rolling 9.
That's going to be a 9, so potency 9 the first.
Spicy.
Well, technically, I have 7 in alchemy and 5 in knowledge. But
It probably should not be that many in alchemy. Pretty sure you're not supposed. You physically can't have more than 6 dice.
oh, okay, then I'll drop that down 1.
Like I have a thing. No. Next and the second.
Okay.
I think it's just funny, but 2 10s is better. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you have a master die in this, so.
Well, yeah, it depends what width gives you. Like,
It doesn't.
because if I was
In this case, I
rolling-
think the potency's just.
It's just height.
yeah, because Iron Flesh gives you an extra hit dice on every wound location per width. So I would
Damn.
hella take 5/8.
That's fair.
That would be fucking massive.
That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be a shitload of extra HP.
I am.
You're
down.
actually ripped.
I'm pretty sure that's
But yeah,
beyond ripped, and I'm just a golem at that point.
All right, so Konrad gets a second dose. I'll take the first one for myself.
Yes. I believe you have seen the Marquess make and administer Hunter Sting before, so you know that it's a anti-monstrum poison. They
This
don't
is
like it.
this is the poison part of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not casting my poison. It takes a little bit longer to make. Better,
That's fair.
but it takes 8 hours. So
And last thing is surely something wicked.
Potency is funny. All right. Well, he's whipping up his last roll. Yeah, you guys have an idea where you're going. So, like you mentioned earlier, what's your kind of marching order?
I would
You know,
say Konrad in the front.
Some of this is some spots of this, get as narrow as about 5 feet to either side. So you might have to go single file a couple of
I do
times.
think it is single file. Marquis in the middle. I think
Of course.
that sounds like a party game.
Fine, moving in the front.
Yeah,
Let's
you
put
are the tracker, so
Everhelm behind the Marquess.
yeah. And I think Logesh in front of the Marquess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring up the rear of our party. Enos, you're in front of me. You
I
cool
was
with
going to
that?
suggest that if you guys weren't, that I would be up front.
Then
Yeah.
then Moira behind Everhelm, and then Aurelia behind Moira, but in front of me.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You would. I was wondering if you might want to put Moira at the tail end for rear guard, but that's fair.
Well,
I have
Dallas
extra
already, Dallas
points.
already said he's
Yeah.
bringing up the rear, so
I have extra hit
That's fair.
points. I could absorb one hit at least.
That doesn't mean anything.
Everhelm's only comment on this is just, he just, cracks his neck and just says, so long as the Marquess doesn't mind ducking.
I don't.
Look, if the Sea Devils can do 10 damage to my head in one shot,
you guys are in
9
trouble.
damage to my head in one shot, we're fucked anyway.
I think I wasted that rolls because it's like, damn, I could use that for something else. Like, fuck.
Which one was that? Danger Sense?
No, this is something wicked.
Wasting rolls.
Well, I mean,
it tells you roughly the range from where anything that dings is.
Wasting rolls doesn't exist. If you'd rolled it for something else, you would have rolled differently.
That's fair. It's like 5/8.
That's how.
All entities within about 500 feet or so. Let's know. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me do a little gorilla math.
You can work within like
Actually,
20 to 30.
let me pull up my my own version of the map with labels. Blow it up big. So give me a sec. Right, that's right. I was also, while that's loading, I was going to pull up the Germanis again and double check what Everhelm has in his pockets. Yeah, I just awakened Greatsword, so yes. Luckily, you can thrust very well with that.
Yeah.
He also has an arquebus on his character sheet. I think that stayed on the boat as well.
How far is Castle Sjorberg from Stonehearth again?
Stonehearth? Well, like a quote-unquote a day's ride.
Okay. Well, no, once we get done with this, I think I want to slap Devil Repelling Ensign on this location for a little while just to make sure no one moves back in. Just
Makes sense.
Well,
how long it'll take.
question.
I'm pretty sure 500 feet would basically be like 100 squares, which I think actually does this whole thing.
Oh, never mind. We will have light along with us.
Oh,
I forgot. There's a giant fireman next to me.
Oh, you're giant magma dude.
Actually, good question. How did you get the fireman here?
On a boat.
Did you put him inside the wooden rowboat?
That is a very good point.
Were you holding it?
I might need to actually rethink this whole thing.
You might want to bring your
might
metal
change
dude,
my
I
It was
guess.
a good idea, but for this particular operation, this waterlocked island,
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to work.
Can he just walk through water because he's made
But
of
considering-
fire?
Oh,
Well,
he
it's
cannot
next
actually.
time.
He will
No.
explode.
Okay,
Considering
good to
I
know.
want to spend a good amount of my future on boats, I think I probably need to redo the elemental again.
You should have gone for Undin.
Yeah, I wore Umbra even.
Hey, I'm doing
That would
Ember
also
Spirit.
be
You
fun.
can't have my Ember Spirit.
Even have his own Opal Spirit. Okay, all right.
Different kind.
So, yes. Within 500 feet or so. So, first of all, Marquess, you also should be really glad there's not a sand check in this system.
That's fair.
This cave is probably the evilest thing you've ever sensed with something wicked.
That's
Like
impressive.
this close. Because you've used something wicked in like places that are
like
bad
ocean,
before.
like ocean
Um,
spooky places and other things like that. Yeah.
I mean, the ocean itself is not per liter very evil.
Fair.
Whereas these sea caves, like I said, going about 500 feet, that should probably encompass the whole thing.
Yeah, so it's like
radial.
a ding 50 feet in, then more.
This is good.
So it's a little hard to sort out because they are packed kind of closely together. But you would guesstimate that there's probably like 25-ish
20, give or take 5.
signs of something monstrum-y. There may also be other vague senses of, kind of like supernatural disquiet in here that's hard for you to pick out just because you're you're pretty sure there's 24 plus monstrum. You can't actually identify if they're all sea devils, but
Yeah,
you
it's all
would
like that
assume.
signature. It's all that feeling.
But you're like there's at least that many in there.
Yeah, it's like
Now, Dallas, why are you dumb?
I didn't realize there was an elemental that gave you a bonus to healing.
I mentioned
Probably
that
should
when you
take
do that spell.
one.
Toby, not you think that would work for you?
I mean, it's not gonna actually give me a bonus because I can't.
He's very good at
I've
healing
maxed
already.
out on my. I've maxed out.
But you used to help other people.
But it's also more just a vibe thing.
It can be your nurse.
Yeah, exactly.
Vibe check.
Bib.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to. Let's go to calculate this of being that he can't. It's like there's like 25-ish, and there's other things, and it's so dense I can't place proper distance in the cave. But there's at least a fuck ton of them in there.
It should be interesting then.
At the very least, you can probably be reasonably certain that they are further rather than closer. You're probably not going to like
They're in like the
the
core of the cave.
moment
probably.
you turn the corner in the cave. You're probably not going to do that thing where you like smack your face into one of their chests or something.
Yeah, it's not
We're not
too
gonna,
packed.
we're not gonna Scooby do it.
Not tonight.
But yeah.
Omega, I have a question. It's a really weird question, but I'm looking at it. Also, I wanted to point out, Devil Repellent Instinct doesn't actually have a radius. It just says a place. Or whatnot.
Well, yeah,
Funny.
I believe because it says you have to walk the intended location.
Or stand at the threshold, which is my question. It's like, would one of these entrances be the threshold, or are we talking specifically like a door kind of threshold?
No, I think it is supposed to be like the edge of it. Let me look at it. D4. Devil Repellent Instinct. Threshold.
Because like we know there's monstrum in here, but what happens if I cast Devil Repelling Incense on this place now with them in it? What happens then?
Vessel. Okay. No, it says threshold of a building.
Yeah, it's not a building.
Something like the cave entrance, it doesn't have to be a literal like door, but it does have to be like a discrete structure. This is a natural place.
Mm-hmm. So then my
so
second
you'd have
question...
to like walk the whole beach round.
What if I just carry the incense while we walk the caves? I know it says it's casting
Ward
time
them
of
off.
Well, it says casting time of 5 minutes, but what if I just keep going with it? Like I don't like. Actually, I think I'm getting.
I mean, the easy is eventually discrete rules trump edge cases. So I think if you walk for 5 minutes, it just stops as far as you've walked, kind of a thing.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
Because you are not just carrying and burning the incense with you. You're supposed to like actually like swing the censer and chant ritual phrases as part of the spell.
True.
The funny thing to answer your other question is you cast it on there already in there. Technically, that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Because it's only becomes gobble dice to try and enter the area. If they're already inside and you go inside, they're still there. That probably does mean they can't leave. You can probably use Devil Repealing Incense as kind of like a bootleg sealing spell.
Okay.
But once they're into place,
Once
they're
they're in
there.
the water.
All right.
Once in there, they're in there, and we're out here, and we're the sheriff.
God damn it.
Well, he's the sheriff, actually.
I don't think
Well,
anyone
he's the
has the title of actual sheriff.
I mean,
No.
Logesh is technically a sheriff.
No, he's
Kinda.
He's a judge.
I think actually, funnily enough,
As a
I think actually
technical
some of the-
chef, I say, quiet you.
not. No.
I think actually,
Sheriff
funnily enough,
is-
some of the herbs that are mentioned in Devil Repelling Incense said are growing on this island. I think I called out Witchbane. Common sage, rosemary, and lavender now.
Reads into a random patch of dirt, like, ha!
Well, that was my
Minecraft
question.
Crafton.
So first of all, Loth could not be a sheriff because he's in charge of an area that's way too big for him to be a sheriff.
Fair enough.
He
Doesn't
would
mean
be
I
Let's
a-
can't
not.
stay
Let's
on
really not
sheriff.
discuss this. Conrad goes in the hole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's number 2? Logesh.
Konrad
Yes.
has spear and goes in hole.
Logesh, go after that guy.
I go
down the
third.
hole.
Third.
No.
Yeah, there's nobody after. We said Marquess in the middle, but nobody else wanted to go at the front, so he's
And then
third in line.
Everhelm. Everhelm is fourth.
Yes,
Okay.
Everhelm's fourth.
So you're sandwiched between Everhelm and Logesh.
Yes.
This
Then
is normal.
Then do we want Aurelia, or do we want Moira in front of Aurelia?
No, I think it was Moira, then Aurelia.
Okay.
Then Enos. Then me.
And Inos then Mr. Man.
Well,
Okay, all right.
I'm currently portraying Ben Grimm cosplay.
You are thinged out right now. All right,
I
you're
got
going
a
in.
fucking a New York accent then.
So,
Oh, yeah, that's
going on into the caves, you walk on in. Everyone else, if assuming that Inos didn't necessarily mention it ahead of time, but everyone else, as you go inside, you do notice that, once the sun is no longer directly overhead, there is some ambient light in here. There are glowworms, clinging to the ceiling into these caverns. Not extensive amounts of them. There may have been more in the other entrance. But there is a decent amount of them. There are, kinds of like luminescent, almost moss or slime kind of on the upper levels of the walls. Probably something related to the glowworm lifespan.
The slime.
There are patches where, snowmelt and surface water would leak down through the cracks to form little pools, rivulets, and streams.
Little pockets.
The floor you're walking in is mostly sandy, very fine white sand, which seems to be made of, bits of, white rock, ground up, crushed shells. You might even see flecks of, like, sea polished glass or pottery, those kind of washed up on shore. Underneath the sand layer is the solid rock of Lorelei itself, which is either kind of a grayish slate or even a little bit of kind of a bluish or greenish stone. Inside the caves, even though it is the height of spring and is normally a pleasant temperature outside, as you get out of the direct sunlight, a kind of cool dampness washes over all of you. You may, pull your sea cloaks tighter around yourselves. Mostly it smells of sea salt and damp stone, but all of you, without needing to roll, touch, taste, smell. That's a joke. But you can get the distant undertone of rotten fish and drying and rotting seaweed under it. Compared to your other underground trips, Logi's Labyrinth, and then for a few of you, the Dragon's Eye, this is a very different vibe. Like I said, the atmosphere is very cool, very damp. Your footsteps are pretty quiet as you softly along. The cave walls are, like I said, slick. There's slime, grime, dried salt on them.
Damn it. I was also trying to think of something that rhymed.
There may have been some crimes here.
Brine.
If you want to take a closer look at the cave walls to see if there's anything there kind of under the scum of ages, make me a scrutinize roll and hope for a good height.
Sure, I'll make a scrutinize roll. I got that skill. Why not?
Anybody who
Good.
can't see in the dark, take a
Ooh.
-1 to it.
I should cast Night Eyes first.
I got
Well,
nothing.
wait.
-1 die?
Yes,
I really
one
I should have
penalty.
casted it
Dark.
sooner, but I didn't do it, so I can do it now. Whatever.
That's fine.
So I'll just take the die
Nothing.
penalty.
Damn it. For
One,
once.
Mm,
5.
Yeah.
yeah,
Got
you got
eights.
5. That's good enough. The 1s are not good enough. 8s. Okay, so it's good. Good. You got a mix here. Most of you are just like wall, cave, wall. Sand in my eyes.
Man, it's dark in here.
I should now do die.
Konrad, you're in the lead, so 1, I think that means you have the most time to your eyes start adjusting, basically.
Yeah.
Also, honestly, especially with that scrutinize roll, I think Konrad has pretty good night vision.
I mean, sense 5.
He eats his carrots.
That's a
Yep.
that's a myth.
I know, it's a joke. It's not real. If people don't actually know, the British made that up because they didn't want the Germans to understood they invented radar. It turns out radar waves is the secret to good night vision. Anyway,
Here it is.
Konrad has pretty good perception. Leslok, you're also naturally pretty perceptive, especially once your spells get going. But you are not used to seeing unassisted in the dark. You do a lot of reading by candle and lantern light, I expect. So you make it out faintly. Konrad, you get a pretty good glimpse of some of these. So on the walls, as you start going into this, and as indicated on the map, the area you're in first is a fairly long shaft. Like, you've got probably like, 50-ish feet until you get to that big, like, cross junction. And like I said, a decent chunk of this you got to go single file. They're like, the height is decent. The caves naturally have a little bit of height, and honestly, with Konrad getting like 8s, you might even be able to tell that there are probably some signs of tools. Somebody probably took a hammer and chisel to the roofs of some of these caves to make sure they've got enough vault that you can move, 7 or 8 feet under here. But like I said, there are parts where the walls are like 5 foot apart, if. So very narrow spaces. Honestly, that probably makes Inos feel right at home.
No, I'm comfy, except for the smell of rotten fish and
Yeah,
stuff.
this is probably very weird for Inos
Smells,
because you're like,
different smells.
underground, I love this. But also, ocean, I hate this.
I'm being teased
Uncanny
in 2
Valley.
different directions, and I don't like it.
But Konrad and Leslok can see, kind of like I said, under these sleems and just like I said, just lichens and molds that like the damp and just, years of evaporated sea salt. There are some markings here. There are some spots where there are deep cuts or clearly unnatural wear into the stone where they are worked. Even if you point these out to someone who can speak Mer, and actually I don't know if Leslok took any Mer yet.
I have a lot of Mer, actually. I've taken over one.
Okay. I won't make you roll for it. You can tell that they're deep enough that they've survived, but are still fragmentary enough that they're just like handfuls of like syllables. It would take you more time than you've got right now to calculate exactly what the meaning is for every single symbol here. The interesting thing is that there are, like, underneath the grime and grit, there is a faint echoing of cave paintings and petroglyphs, which is carvings in stone. If you guys had to guess, knowing a little bit about metals and working with stone, these are the tools used in them are probably hardened stone or maybe bronze tools. The stone is kind of dark gray or a little bluish or a little greenish, so the colors, the pigments they used seem to be red, yellow, black. Some of them are very faint. But you can see, handfuls of these carvings, many of which seem to show sea animals, fish, maybe whales. You can kind of make out like the weird shapes that are obviously like jellyfish, probably some turtles.
Turtles?
I'll try to draw out.
Maybe some crustaceans.
Might be weird
You
to
can
go
probably take a
with,
quick sketch.
I have my notebook, and I have like a few like, I guess, pencils or I guess charcoal.
You-
I guess
Yeah,
like
You have
Little-
stuff.
little-
You can
little-
draw it. Please continue.
Graphite pencil.
Oh, God.
You would probably have a little sketching pencil.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that expert even.
All right, sure. Expert drawing.
Let's see how good a sketch you can make. And you can see some symbolic images of like outlines that are probably men or mer. Men are very easy to tell versus mer. Mer have tails.
Mermen.
That's it. That's the only thing. But there are even some interesting spaces here. You also occasionally see like cave sketches, petroglyphs of land animals. There are some like bird-like shapes. Those could be seabirds maybe, but there are definitely like a couple of petroglyphs like with some men which look like sheep or goats. Maybe some land predators, mountain lions, wolves. And there are a few signs which look like something you guys have actually seen before in Logi's Labyrinth. There are large humanoid figures that are pure white.
Frost giants.
The White Titan.
So, yeah. Another very strong visual motif that just kind of seems to occur at random is carved or pigmented or worn into the stone handprints. Just like recurring slapping of hands. Some of them are webbed handprints, so those are obviously mer. Others look more human, and sometimes there are spaces where clearly the webbed and the non-webbed handprints like overlap.
Ancient porn hand holding.
Pretty intense there.
I know, right?
My thought was just people were here.
But yeah, no, looks like. Well, we did know that there was trading and whatnot between the Mer of Lorelei Rock and the ancient tribes. So this just might be a record of things that the Mer saw, and
Maybe
records of
also-
That seems like a decent artistic theory.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
what
because
men
it's
can
funny, I
have on
didn't
land.
intend it this way, but if Inos can't make out the cave paintings himself, Leslok has now made a very functional sketch of many of them, so
Yeah.
that you could read in the dark.
No,
It's
it's just like
Nathan Drake, but a game of telephone.
no, it just seems like these are records of it. Like I would assume that these handprints are kind of like signatures. Something saying, "Hey, I was here."
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, super common in actual historical human cave paintings. Like, other than animal doodles, that is like the number one ancient piece of art we have found is just humans would find a cave and if they had paint, they would just go slap some hands on it and be like, yo,
Yeah.
he's
Mine.
here.
They didn't have flags yet, so
Yep.
And so, actually, if you guys are attempting to be a little sneak pantsy,
A wee bit.
to not make a lot of extra noise, I would like everybody to make me coordination plus stealth.
All right.
Okay, so I get minus to coordination, but I have a good self. So.
And chapter combat armor.
Threes.
Medium armor means that this is at difficulty 3. Heavy armor, if anybody's got that, means it is difficulty... Oh. No, you fail. Don't roll if you're wearing heavy armor. That's right.
Yeah. I think we discussed this last time as well. Like, you just outright fail.
Yes, it says if you try to swim or sneak in heavy armor, you don't.
Do I get wealth?
Wealth for stealth?
Well, no, I rolled
It
3
rhymes.
7s
Oh,
in a row.
no, there's no jackpot rule.
Yeah.
Maybe you find a shiny silver coin in the sand.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I don't think you
How
want a
do
piece
you
of candy if you
throw
find
it?
it here. It's probably a
Right.
piece of sea glass.
Yeah.
Don't put it in your mouth.
Or an egg.
Delicious.
Are we too late?
glass. All right, let's roll
I
some
imagine
NPCs.
there's like some.
Wait a minute.
Don't put it in your mouth. Woo, woo,
Wait.
woo.
Real quick. Do you take any penalties for being an Iron Man? Dallas?
Yeah.
His
-1.
coordination is reduced by 1.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
I normally have a pool of 9. I have a
Okay,
pool of
okay.
8.
What the hell?
Clank, clank, clank.
Don't
I'm
worry,
not exactly
guys.
sure why he has quite so much.
I've
Stealth.
had a high stealth score for forever.
I'm not
Don't
sure
worry,
exactly,
guys.
like I said, I'm not sure exactly what caused it, but it is like one of those.
Social awkwardness and
Player
getting out of
character
social
skills.
situations. That is literally how I
do
do.
like that.
No, this
I
was
do
on
like
my
that,
original
actually.
character sheet.
I will remember to make you roll stealth to run away from parties more.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. He just says he doesn't show up. He's never actually ran away from a party.
And when we do try to find him, he's like, "Oh no."
No,
That
because
would
I
be
know
more
I
run,
can't.
I
I
think.
know you can track me. That's the thing.
Just evade, not be there.
I feel like I tried to run away from social situations a bit in our youth, and then I just got used to like not being able to fully get away with it. Like I'd sneak away, go to the bedroom, and then Enos is just there.
All right, Everhelm does not make it. He's not very sneaky.
People are just gonna start calling me the boogeyman.
You are the dramatic one. All right. Aurelia is silent as night's shadow.
I feel like in this case it matters of being like not all of us are I guess super noisy. So it's
No, it's like and Everhelm is behind you, so like I think I won't make you roll hearing to like defeat his no sets. You can tell that Everhelm is not super quiet. He's wearing medium level armor. He's probably got I think metal greaves on or the equivalent.
yeah.
He's not stealthy. That's not his job.
No.
But like I said, behind him, Aurelia and Moira, quiet as hell. And I think Logesh didn't make it.
Yeah, no, I failed.
I
I got
Yeah,
9s.
you did make a set at the difficulty.
Also, I believe. Hold on, let me read this.
So yeah, I think you only have 2 failures out of like, what is there, 7 of you? No, 8. So like 3/4. So you're making a little bit of extra noise. It's 2 you would expect. I think literally both Everhelm and Logesh have.
I will say I do
metal
also
boots
get
on?
to clarify with Aren. Do also get a +1 miscellaneous because we are in nature.
Oh right, you can do face stuff.
Face stuff.
Yeah, your damn face stuff.
I've
I'm a
got
fairy.
steel
Blame
greaves.
yourself.
Touch iron to Nicola.
I will pass unseen, by the way. Just
That's
I
yes,
did-
that makes
it
sense.
doesn't matter because we're in a big group, but
No,
Hey,
that's
aggro-
fair. You can
aggro
start
tables, baby.
glimmering.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like I said, 3/4 of you passed, so you're making a little bit of extra noise. If sea devils had particularly like if this was a species of monster that had particularly sharp hearing, you'd probably be cooked. But as it is now, you are not being excessively loud. It's not like all 8 of you failed, at which point I think you guys just like are doing a slapstick routine down the tunnel or something.
Benny Hill music and Dutch bells.
So we're keeping it together. So as you can see from your current map, eventually, like I said, you go, about, 40, 50 feet. You come to a big cross section.
The section of cross.
There's what looks like a smaller cave to your south, which will be off to your right. There's another long passage which goes to another cave in front of you, and there is a narrow passage into a big chamber off to your left, which is to the north, which you would guess leads back around to the cave you would have entered into from the seaside.
Which direction?
You're at the lead. Well, actually,
To the map.
let me see here. Let me check the fucking map here.
Came from the left and went down.
Okay,
Probably
so
down.
forgive me, but our entrance is on the left side of the map we have, correct? The one we came
Yes.
in? Okay. And so we're at that
Came in from
first
the
we're at that first T,
that first
correct?
cross, yeah. T.
Well,
yeah.
let me take 5 minutes. We also have a little space to spread out here a little bit. Let me take 5 minutes and cast Sense the Soul, because we'll see if I can pick up anything on the radar.
While he does that, I'll make a
3, 4,
dedicated hearing check to see if I can hear anything from deeper in.
All right, go ahead and roll Sense plus Hearing.
Yeah, so basically 10 squares basically from that center of the fork we're at. That's where I'll be casting. See if we can figure out where the hell any of these dudes are. Because while we have a map, I am not going to assume that I know this map. I don't have echolocation. I should totally get echolocation as a spell.
This is a map for players.
Yes. But now that I've said that, I totally want echolocation as a spell.
Omega, I would also like to make a herring check.
Sure.
But I take 5 minutes. Did I up my soul? No, my soul crap pool is still 9. Plus master die.
Damn you, apostrophe.
I probably should up that so I can eat penalties.
We love eating penalties.
Also, considering
Just
that
picking
like
the
we
Minecraft
had that
noise.
realization that, for like skills and stuff, it's like total dice, not just, the rolling dice. I was like, oh, there is actually more reason to have, big dice pools.
Omega, I will set my master dice to 9.
Actually, real quick, I'm pinning this. I'm pinning this so I don't have to keep fucking scrolling up.
This spell I
Fair
cast. This spell I cast gives me a master die.
Oh yes, right. You have owl's ears.
So that would
I
be...
can hear the vibrations.
That'll probably be... Well, actually, wait, let me double check the intensity of Sense the Soul.
2s? Yes.
Let me...
I think we said earlier it's 1? Or is it 2?
I believe Sense the Soul is 2. But... I'm scrolling. That's Shatter, Silence, Sense. No, it's 3. Never mind.
Okay. Then probably the 6s.
Yep. Broader version, journal tune many things, several minutes, prayer. Now, how many things are in a 50-foot radius? General direction and size, but not their exact location. All in... detects all enchanted objects in the radius. However, people who are affected by the spell automatically succeed on their eerie checks to detect that their soul has been touched.
All right, so
we'll go with the 6s because...
first of all, all of you feel the tingle down your spine. You have been eeried. Inos, in that chamber to your south, the dead end one. I just assume top north, bottom south, etc.
Yeah.
For the sake of simplicity, you sense 3 man-sized life forms in that cave.
Man-sized.
There is nothing else within 50 feet.
Okie doke.
let's see how to describe this, because Konrad and Nicola would get feedback on hearing first. Yeah, they're probably not like sneaking.
I hope we
so
don't hear feedback.
Konrad with 2s, you're pretty sure that you can hear kind of the waves lapping in that like big cave system to your north.
Okay.
And you think you might hear faint like movement sounds amongst the dripping of water from that cave to the south, which obviously Inos would confirm. You're not sure of anything else at this distance. Nicola, with your spell-boosted ears, you can probably hear movement, maybe breathing from 2 or 3 things to that one to the south. You might hear some more scrunching noises, movement farther down the tunnel, like in front of you, dead in front of you, further east.
I will relay that to the group.
I will also relay my information to the group.
I think there's
Okay.
just, you guys probably would have been weapons drawn already because of the tight spaces, but I want to imagine there's the weapon drawing sound
Just
when
shing.
Inos says that.
Yep.
I don't have that, so I just crack my knuckles.
Crack knucks.
Connor definitely has his spear out.
I think it's important to note for this fighting, Moira skips her short swords and goes straight to drawing her hand and a half.
The Damascene.
Right. Well,
All right,
to
okay.
The,
You know where some baddies are.
to the south then.
Southward ho.
And then Connor will head in that direction.
All right. I assume you guys are going to try and get the yump here.
The yump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's 2 8s on 3 sense dice.
Damn.
That's impressive.
Lucky saying because he wants to toot his own horn, but good on me for thinking about figuring out which senses they particularly use. Good on me.
No, that's smart, yeah.
Toot my horn.
Maybe they still made 8s even though they're dog shit at this
Yeah, I know.
point.
I'm about to say, but an attempt
They
was
wouldn't
made.
notice. They don't.
I
No,
do
they wouldn't notice
believe, though,
Conrad at
that,
least. Though.
yeah, I'm going to say Conrad rolled 10s. I was double checking. So you're first in. You're not noticed. Logesh is still second man.
I don't think we can like squeeze. Yeah, no, not really.
So basically, you know, you will get to sense the moment Logesh, you know, I don't want to say rushes, but you know, steps up behind you.
The
But
clicking of the metal
Conrad
was
will not
squeezing.
enter this room and find whatchamacallit.
3 sea devils ready
Like
to stab him.
accidentally pinned. Yeah, you won't find those guys ready to yump. But let me juggle some tabs. But I will describe the chambre you enter first. And then we will be going to sense order. The order of sense. And before anybody asks, I do not believe the way free movement and stuff is described is you have to worry about if you can move through allies or not.
Okay.
So you guys can kind of like, you have a physical limit on how many of you fit in this room, but you can kind of like, when you're declaring, choose to shuffle past each other and stuff.
Okay.
The space I want is there.
Oh, sorry about that.
So you enter a kind of like rounded, plain, very utilitarian looking cave. Got a little bit of a high ceiling up there. There's a slightly thicker layer of sand here. Looks like there are some chunks of pottery and the ruins from some simple sun-dried clay. Very simple earthworks type stuff. The unfortunate thing is that it appears that recently the sea devils use it to dispose of their waste. So there are piles of bones and other refuse in here, carcasses, skins. There are the signs of a couple human remains. Clothes look like fishermen or sailors, but it's hard to tell because there's a lot of damp that makes molder and rot take in quickly. There are a lot of bones of large fish, sharks, even what look like some whale species.
Damn.
Damn.
Broken corals, piles of driftwood, seashells and stuff here. You can see that there is a small, chest, kind of thrown in the corner, crusted with barnacles. But you can investigate that later because there appear to be 3, fully grown sea devils who are kind of minding their own business, looking at the half-eaten corpse of a seal. So, like I said, Konrad gets in the room. He's got his spear ready. He's looking around. He gets to see all this. And then Logesh behind him, clomp, 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 clomp.
What was that noise?
What are those?
They look around and just go, "What are those?"
Just
and to remind everybody, you guys have had them described to you before, but I think this is the first time we've seen them on screen. So sea devils are roughly man-sized. They're 5 to 6 feet tall. Vaguely humanoid in shape, but have kind of backwards bent legs, like lizardmen. Webbed digits. Their hands and feet end in razor-sharp claws. They have kind of rounded, blunted faces, kind of like a shark. No visible external nose. Multiple rows like a shark of needle-sharp teeth. Large bulbous eyes. Fins or gills around their neck. Kind of a bulgy neck sack. Long, sticky tongue. And their outer body is layered in armored, spined, blue-black scales. And they kind of
I can't make Murloc noises.
Yeah. Just thinking back to when I played.
And so we go to sense 4. Anybody here who still sense 2?
Me.
All right,
Nope.
You declare before these guys.
Hold on. I also do.
You have
You're
two
at the back,
sense
though.
twos.
You got a long way to go.
Yeah. Well, but I know what I'm going to do. It's very simple.
Oh, all right. What's your play then?
Because there is no point to try to get into this room because we're single filing in a line and I'm in the back. I'm going to watch the rear and make sure no one sneaks up on us. And ready. Can I hold an action? Are we allowed to do that in this system?
I don't actually.
Can I hold some intense anger towards anyone who tries to come at us from behind?
Honestly,
wait.
Yeah, I will wait to act in anyone who enters to try and sneak up on us.
What do you want to do to the person you're waiting for? Sorry.
Well, if they get in range, punch. If they don't get in range, I will cast a spell at them.
Well, you got to declare one.
Oh,
Fireball.
Let's do Wind Lance. It's simpler.
All right.
No,
so
I'm not going to
the way
cast Fireball
wait
in
works
enclosed
is,
caves.
you basically say you're waiting. Wait to hit, wait to slam, wait to whatever. And so basically, you will roll as normal when we go in there. And then when when we come to resolve your set, you simply say you're waiting.
Okay.
And if somebody enters your active range, whether that's a fishman from the storage cave, by the way, you're in the storage cave, or from another tunnel, you will hit him with your set.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I will cast Wind
And if
Lance
it
because...
goes all the way to the bottom of the roll and you don't have an opportunity to use it, you lose the set, but them's the breaks.
I don't know about you guys. I think throwing a thunder jar in the cave is bad.
Yes.
That's the same level of probably firing a gun down here. Yeah.
Speaking
Oh,
of
no, it's way
throwing,
worse.
is there a large rock in my immediate vicinity?
Sure, that could be a rock if you want to try that.
Because there's a esoteric I have that I want to use. I want to see if it's applicable. Lifting stands from the Divine Regiment.
Regime.
Plant yourself well, adjust your grip, and get a plus 2d bonus to athletics roll when attempting to lift a heavy object.
No, this would not be lift. You would be looking to throw.
Damn.
You can roll athletics to throw objects, and I think there might be one for the divine that is later.
Okay, but it'd still be athletics check to pick up this rock and throw it at them.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
better
I'm
expert
looking
throwing.
for
You get to pick
heavy.
in this case.
Like a shot put throw, yeah.
Also, at that
Yeah.
point, if you're gonna pick up and throw, that's that's multiple actions. If you're trying to pick up a rock heavy enough that you need to roll for it.
Okay, fine. I'll
You
keep
can
it
pick up a
simple.
sizable rock.
I'll keep it simple and just go with my sword. Because no way am I bringing out the fucking Badish in this place.
I mean, you get to stabbing.
Tunnel pole
Everhelm-
lances can work.
I mean, Everhelm's using a great sword.
Yeah, no. When Everhard starts swinging, that's where I'm gonna start laughing.
Okay.
Well, I will tell you, he will not be swinging. He will be half swording.
Oh, I mean, he also a Bardish. You could still hold it close and still like it still has an
Also,
accent.
Konrad's using a
or-
spear.
Okay. I'll charge in with the Badish and go for a reckless abandon attack.
He really likes that reckless abandon.
Even
I need to get more use out of it.
Hmm.
And hey, hold on.
I guess you could do both.
The max for dice is 10, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you may roll.
Never mind then. I will not reckless abandon.
Smart.
However, though, declaring a parry is not an action, right? It's part of like a movement I can do.
It's still a
Nope.
multiple.
It is an action. You will need to declare it, roll set, multiple action.
But you have a thing for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if
So
you have any mixes and matches, but
I've got casual SWAT from Forest of Iron, but whatever. I'm just gonna run in and attack. That is what Logesh will be doing.
all right. You can move, 15 feet for free? So yeah, you can, as second man in, you can easily fully move into this chamber. Are you going to attack 1, 2, or 3?
I'll go 3.
All right, Timmy.
Good. Timmy's had it good for too long with his fairly old parents.
It's Bimmy, Jimmy, and Timmy, by the way.
I knew one was Jimmy. I was trying to figure out who the third one, the first one was. Benny.
I'm pretty sure Bimmy is a fairly Odd Parents joke.
Double Dragon and Timmy.
I will personally go with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
There's still like 20 more of these guys in here. So we'll come up with other fun ways to identify
names, don't you worry.
multiples later. All right. Okay. We move to Sense 3. These guys, in case you couldn't tell from the hearing roll earlier, are Sense 3. So they will declare first, because greedy bad guys declare before you lot.
I am Sense 3.
All right. So, I guess we'll go in like reverse order. Nah, it's very simple. So far they can only see 2 of you. One of you is charging in. So, Timmy and Jimmy will strike Logesh with their Klaus.
Klaus!
Bimmy, number 1, will attempt to make a ranged attack against Konrad in the doorway. These guys spit briny water, which is super fucking cold.
Water jet!
So basically, one of the first one in the lineup, the one who's got an A by his name, not the B or C. His throat kind of like balloons up and then fires a jet of brine at Konrad. That's it. That's them. Who else sends 3, if anybody?
That is me.
All right.
But unfortunately, much like Nicola, I will watch the rear, so I don't have to try and crowd in there with all the other melee combatants. But unlike Nicola, I will just declare a parry and just watch the back.
All right.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
roll parry dice in case somebody gets at you.
Look, the best offense is good defense.
I will say this. I will take my 15 feet of movement to kind of like sidle past people and maybe get back to the.
You'll start moving towards the front.
Fuck, I meant the opposite.
No, I'm moving towards the back.
Oh, you'll pull back to give more room. Okay,
Yeah,
that works.
So more people can get in.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
I think that was everybody else that sensed. Well, every player character sensed 3. I'm pretty sure most of my NPCs are 3. So let's crack a Dramatis.
Your helm's 3? I see it's 4, but I think.
No, everyone's 3.
Okay.
I think I may have mentioned this before, but when picking or randomly rolling is the other use of them packages, sense is probably the least common stat to get. It's usually reserved for, rogues. People who steal shit or sneak shit. Which, funnily enough, your noble house doesn't employ a lot of at high levels of government.
Yeah, fair.
So yeah, Everhelm's 3. Pretty sure Aurelia's 3. Yeah, she's up to 3. Question is Moira still 3? Yes, Moira is 3. Probably bump her because I like her acting later, but they'll all go. Let's see. I mean, some of these are pretty simple. I think basically Aurelia will do like Inos, that's the name of it, and like shuffle back.
Mm-hmm.
She's got her swords drawn, but is not going to close. It's going to be alert for reinforcements. Moira will shuffle forward. Let's see. I should make sure.
Wait,
Yeah,
I do
she's
have
got a
parry,
parry,
right?
house, so.
Yes, I do. Okay, I wasn't fucking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a little parry. Moira is up to Mordhau in 12 Secrets, so you should at least pick a stance.
D610, excuse me? I almost did it again. That's the wrong number. There we go. Now I'm ready to roll.
Moira, do you have Rabbity? No,
I remember
just
Pep.
hard-headed Leatherheart.
I remember Kefis has Rabbity. He's a
Yes.
bestie.
There's a couple people who are Rabbity. Should actually double check. Oh, really have Rabbity? Doesn't matter. She wouldn't move 20 feet anyway. There's a handful of NPCs who have it. I think Lady Cressida has Rabbity, actually, and Lucky.
She's done a lot of running in her life.
She's a surprisingly squirrely person, but her sense is high because she's a Veiler. Yeah, I think Moira will take a high stance, basically, and declare a parry. And in the off chance that any greebly guys wander into her attack range, she can decide to make that an attack roll. I will not actually roll the dice pool for Aurelia to declare her parry because she's not going to be engaged by anybody at this time.
Yep, save dice for save rolls unless you actually need them. Oof.
And then I think, yeah, we're doing that funny thing where for the sake of like making sense. Everhelm really needs to go to a sense trainer and practice. So I don't think he'll ever beat Leslok. But it's always funny that he wants to tank for Leslok, but then Leslok declares after him, and so will immediately abandon him.
I will. I don't. I'll just feed
Look,
you the information if it makes it easier for you.
I always feel
But
sorry.
that's
for
not
the
how that
bodyguard.
works.
That's
That
fair.
NPC is not
always
allowed to
feel
know that
sorry.
ahead of time. That's how sense works.
I
That's
always
fair.
feel sorry for the bodyguard of the Marquis.
I just feel bad for bodyguards in general. Usually, if someone's being bodyguarded, the bodyguard is
For
usually
Logesh, it was funnier because he is still sense 2, so he like always has to figure out what he's doing first,
Mm-hmm.
including sometimes before some of the enemies declare. Everhelm will still declare a parry to defend either himself or his Marquess. He also is far enough to have versatile grip, so he will use high stance, so he can turn it into an attack if something funny happens.
Could you use weight to move the free 15 with another character just in case while still maintaining your action?
Oh yeah, actually yeah, he could. He could technically do that. He could say he's also waiting on his free move. If the Marquess moves up, he'll move up with him.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good use of it. We have, I won't say criminally, but we've probably underused weight.
But yeah, no, it's like we get free
In this
movement
campaign.
anyway. Like I think that'd be a good thing. And
So he'll hold his free movement to shuffle up with the Marquess as part of his declare phase,
He's right behind me, so it makes sense.
and
Yeah.
he will.
He's right
parry,
behind me,
and
isn't
like
he?
I said, because he's in high stance, he can switch that to an attack.
We're right next to each other, so it
if
works fine. Yeah.
Leslok decides to sprint all the way into the fucking room. Sense 5s, I believe, because I don't think there's any PC at 4.
I think that's all our PCs anyway. NPC, excuse me.
Oh, the new phone one I saw. I'm right behind you, aren't I?
No, they have a speed demon on their side. He's sense 6.
I think we can't get the 6 can't we?
We
Yeah,
can
you can go up to
technically.
6 in stats. Super rare. I don't think I have any. I think I have like hardly any NPCs that are that high.
I've
No,
never
I-
gonna. I've never do it
noticed
until
there's-
like Leslok's probably like in his 30s.
I
it's
know
fine.
there's if there is not at least 2 people in the kingdom with like 6s and something, I'm not doing it.
That's fair.
Like,
One
if I want
that's
to be
about
cool,
to-
the High King probably has 6 command,
Well, yeah.
just because that's rad. You know. But yeah, anyway, it's 5, which I believe is the brothers Logi.
Yeah.
I'll go
The one
first.
that was going to spit at me, how far away is it?
Oh well, let's. We're not using exact map movement, but let's double check. They're probably in the middle of the room, so. All right. So,
Man, they were just here Fortnite dance, and then we just come over here to skibbity to Riz, man.
I felt pain from that.
You better.
Probably like between 15 and 20 feet inside.
All right. I will move towards that 115 feet and dodge.
Right. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Declare dodge, yeah. That's it.
If you can dodge a,
Leslok.
if you die in a brine jet, you can dodge a ball.
What's the nearest one if I have to spend some of my move to shimmy into the room?
That would be Bimmy, I think, is the closest
right.
to the door.
If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball. Wait, no. If you can dodge taxes, you can dodge a ball. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
dodging traffic actually happened in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's.
Yep. Sorry.
Yes. Through lightning strikes, I am going to unsheath Flumbert and go to strike Bimmy. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
All right, Bimmy, and then I'm going to put it in. I'm going to do the deflecting blow to put a parry in there as a secondary action, not penalty.
Okay.
So Arrow's like right behind me.
Yeah.
Yes, we knew that.
That's my turn.
All right. That's all declares. Everybody roll your associated pools.
Well, if I was gonna get hit by something, I'd do pretty good.
Yep. Dude, if a fishman comes, I'm gonna shoot him in the chest.
Fishman, come, we want to go home.
Damn, Aaron.
Well,
You got a full house.
He's probably gonna dodge those guys.
dodge that spit.
Omega, remind me, does Master Die count towards the... Oh, fuck off. Hold on.
Ring a ding ding.
It's a
Let's
phone
see.
call when he asks about it.
My attack's on 8. My parry's on 6.
It's fair.
Yeah.
The parry pool doesn't really matter. You know what these guys are
That's
doing.
fair. Also, because Bash Stroke accounts as 74.
All right. Okay.
Always goes up 1. Speed and damage.
Is there a slight error in the
Fucking
stat block there?
assholes. Sorry.
Some sort of telemarketing scheme asking you about your
We've come to talk to you about... Yes. Every time. But they're using mobile phones now. Or numbers, so it sucks.
Brian.
But, okay,
I
question.
rolled a fucking straight.
Damn.
Does
Hey, I
a
didn't know
Master
that. I didn't
Die
know that.
count as part of the 10 dice for your roll? I forgot.
Yes.
We talked about this earlier.
I
Loth
may have
been
stepped away.
because he keeps doing that.
I had
But
to
yes,
take a bio break.
It would be
Okay,
9
so I'm
plus.
gonna be... Okay, so this is technically irrelevant for having this at 10, but yeah, Master Die for Polearm. Fuck it, 10.
Do it. Chop off their head.
You sure you don't want speed?
Fine, I'll go for a 6.
Loth, this is a master die. You declare it after you make the roll. Expert
You
die
already
is you declare it before the roll.
Well, yeah, he's already
Yeah.
rolled.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Master Die
Yeah,
is
put it
after.
Yeah,
That's
if
why I'm
you
like
do 6,
going-
you do get to do it first. Probably.
Yeah. 4 sixes?
Unless Bimmy fucking mollywops someone.
My mistake. I did not see that you rolled.
I mean, I'll be doing 6 in shock killing plus... 6 in
Damn, they
shock,
rolled
7
well.
killing.
I mean, they rolled,
Jesus,
they rolled
their
6
arm
dice.
is gone.
Yeah.
They rolled 6 dice.
Jimmy, Timmy... Was Bimmy Brine, or...
Yeah, Bimmy was firing the brain attack. That's a separate pool.
Alright, well, he missed.
Yeah,
I
I rolled
love
that
seeing-
one. I rolled like shit, which is a shame because Konrad actually rolled good on dodge.
No,
But
maybe
Jimmy
fucking
and Timmy rolling...
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Balatro roll.
I did the same thing earlier with fucking the spell I cast. I was like, on 8 dice, I rolled a straight. I was like, damn.
I mean, that hand's also bad in Balatro, but yeah. Actually, no,
Anyway.
never mind.
Wait, who's getting clawed?
So,
I would assume
Leslok
one of the
where
one of
a
the
parry,
Logi,
so he rolls
one
his
of the
No,
bodyguard.
Logesh is getting clawed.
but he can
That's right.
turn it into an attack.
You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck.
Body parry. There it is. Click everything that's not Discord. Good job, me.
You click.
Oh, okay. He made a couple sets.
Ow.
No, we won't roll for Moira. The guys didn't get any closer. She's in the back. Okay, all right. Who's got the whitest set?
4 sixes?
I think it's Loth.
Or 8.
All right.
I have
No.
3 something, but
Right, Master Stroke means that your attack is
3 now. I have 3
increased
now.
by your width is increased by 1.
Because by 1 for speed and damage.
I forget because it's been a month since we actually rolled dice to attack. Is that width for everything or just for speed?
Speed and damage, it says.
Okay, all right.
They also lose
So,
additional
at-
thing from their set, but it doesn't matter for that one.
Yeah, that guy didn't roll shit. So what happens is this guy, goes to spit. Konrad does a super cool combat roll, which absolutely would have dodged whatever he would have done, but it doesn't matter because Leslok fucking, does a fucking Dante stinger attack
I do a stinger.
and stabs him in the chest. So you're with +1 in killing, I believe, normally.
What's the
Yes.
move that comes
Okay,
after
all
Stinger
right,
where
so
you
that'll
just do
be
the fuck ton of stabs,
5
like
killing.
needles or something?
And technically the poison, but I don't know if that you set up. So.
You did not say you put the poison on your sword, and you just
That's
drew
fair.
it, so...
That's right. We'll worry about it later.
All right, so it has 2 armor. So it takes 3 killing to hit location 8. As your blade sinks probably half a foot into its chest, which causes its neck sack to kind of half-heartedly deflate as it kind of like spit takes basically its brine.
That is not a gift, you son of a bitch.
It is very upset. All right. Then at 4x6, what is your damage total? You cretin?
Let's see. 6 shock, 7 killing.
Jesus.
So his
Okay, so
arm
they
is
knock
gone.
two shock and 2 killing off, so that becomes 4 shock.
Hold
5
on, sorry.
killing?
When it
Yes.
says sorry, no, that's 4 shock.
Yes.
5
4 shock.
killing.
Okay,
My
so
bad.
2 shock, 5 killing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the notation can get a little weird sometime. So 4 shock, 5 killing. So it becomes 2 shock.
Alarms were scary.
Was the 5 killing total?
Yes.
Okay. So it becomes 2 shock, 3 killing.
Let me type it out with pen.
Which, funnily enough, means that because he has armor, this guy's arm is still there.
Rock.
What polearm are you using? Just a basic Bardiche?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't made your Dragonbone one yet?
No.
You have
We
to find the
had
bones
the
first.
and then shortly after came here, so there hasn't been enough time.
Okay.
This one to me.
Because I remember you got the Dragonbone, but I thought you were also trying to get some other material for it or something?
Yeah, I wanted the dragon bone to be the shaft, and
Oh, the shit.
orichalcum from Dallas to be the
The head? Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I thought-
Unless it works out better for just to be dragon bone pieces, but yeah.
I mean, if the head is orichalcum, that would mean you'd only get the orichalcum benefit of the 1 AP. You wouldn't get the massive bonus from Dragonbone.
Okay, so it'll just be a completely dragon bone weapon then.
That's still pretty sick. Bone axe. Anyway, yeah. This guy has 1 hitbox left in his arm. As you
hanging by a
bite to
thread.
the bone into its right shoulder, which absolutely fucks the shit out of his set, out of his 9s. And then, yeah, this guy's Jimmy's 2 8s go. So, that means, Loth, you would take 2 killing damage to hit location 8. This ignores 1 point of AR.
Hit location
How much-
8 is
Yes. Chest. Body.
Hold on. 2 and then 1 damage separately that ignores armor,
No.
or just
The total damage ignores 1 AR.
oh, okay. So I take 1 damage to the
To the torso. That's 8.
sorry, the torso.
Yes. Your armor, very good. This guy's claws, very sharp. Everybody, reset the counter. Logesh has once again taken 1 killing damage in the torso.
Yep.
What is it with me and
Exactly
you,
1.
What is it with
I mean-
me and you, Loth? I swear.
Okay.
Technically, the body is the biggest because it's got 3 numbers.
I would have taken way more than yeah.
Anyway, at 2x7, I think is our next set that's left to resolve. Everhelm will turn his parry into an attack.
Technically, I have a 3x set.
Yeah, but you're not using it.
Exactly.
Your
Me,
weight
you're in the
trigger
back,
does
just
not appear
looking
this
cool.
turn.
We're aura farming right now, Dallas.
Yeah, no, I strike a JoJo pose and like point my fingers in the direction.
As I said, aura farming.
Just get the fuck out
I
of
was imagining you guys as like when like when you get into a video game arena and there's like people behind the arena walls. I imagine you two guys as like standing menacingly as like the arena wall.
No, Dallas is on like one side of the fucking entrance, Jojo posing with one finger. Inos is on the other side, like, slowly spinning one head of his chain. We're just in our idle animations right now.
Alright. So, sorry, I was tabulating Everhelm's damage. He's just using a... Oh, actually, he should have gotten an extra dice for that, because it's awakened his everything. I mean, I guess let's see if that would have improved. No, he didn't have 8s. So, he, with a 2-width, merely does 1 killing damage to this thing's torso, because armor thick.
Is that what Massive does?
Damn, that boy thick.
I believe Massive gives you +1 shotgun killing?
Well, yeah, no, but, sorry, Loth was talking about the Dragonbone Bardee, saying, it's width plus height in killing plus 2 killing? I'm like, what?
That's what I was told to list down. For when it eventually becomes a Bardiche. Unless it's completely wrong.
Doesn't work there. No, that's not...
No, that's probably width in killing, probably, and then...
+1 killing.
Yeah,
+1 killing.
what you may be not noting is that normally only 2-handed weapons can be massive. Dragonbone don't have that, but it's just +1 killing. So it would be within shot killing +2 killing.
Aw.
Still better.
Damn. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I looked at Red Thorns, so you might have other ways to kill better in the polearm tree.
Okay.
Actually, yeah,
I'll change the edit then. I'll edit then. Ignore me.
We know what you mean.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm curious about
No,
that.
actually, because I'm going to ask you what you're doing again in a second, because it's
Fuck.
the top of the round. Declare phase.
Gasp!
Sense 2s.
Continue with the JoJo pose.
Continue the attack.
All right, same guy.
Same guy. Yeah. That's it for me. Just same guy. Attack.
Stab.
Okay. Okay, you
Crush. Smash. Sandwich.
Of all the things that we remember,
Crush smash.
Yeah.
It's very funny. Especially considering that I kind of feel like we only found what was that game? King Court of the King, like, okay.
It
Because
wasn't
it's
that good.
random.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun, but sometimes it was also kind of just whatever. The version with like Twitch integration where you can get Twitch chat to be your scheming nobles is probably funnier. Anyway, sense 3, the boys declare. Well, now there's a wealth of targets. So, Bimmy is going to punch, by which I mean claw. The Marquess, because that hurt. Dang it.
Bitch!
The middle one, Jimmy, is actually going to break off despite having hit Loth. It realizes that you guys are getting grouped up on, so they're going to kind of like they're basically like doing the reverse of like grouping up. They're kind of like pushing and lashing out. They are predators after all. So that one's going to attempt to clow Konrad. Timmy will attempt to slap the shit out of Logesh with his claws.
He can try.
He can try, he can try,
And-
he can try.
And after saying that, that's when Omega rolls really well just to
So I'm gonna
kick
roll
my shit
4
in.
10s and punch you in the head.
Yeah. Roll up a new character.
All right.
I need to update my backup character.
Everhelm will do the same trick with high stance. He will just declare a parry for the Marquess, and then if he doesn't need to do it, he'll turn it into an attack. Moira's gonna skip that shit because she's gonna be in the thick of it, and I think she's just gonna two-hand her longsword and fucking attack. No, the Marquess already has a defender. It's gonna be the middle one, Jimmy. Aurelia will do a cool idle pose where she flips one of her short swords. Inos, what about you?
I will maintain my... I'm not even going to parry. I'm just going to maintain my idle pose.
All right.
I will be remaining
He's
alert.
saying idle. Oh, sorry.
I will remain alert, but I'm not actually, doing it. And yes, I am singing and dancing in place to an imaginary audience.
That would be Enos's idle pose. If you want, you can roll a sense plus something roll. If you don't want, you don't have to.
Well, I will roll a sense plus hearing roll then.
All right. And then big sense 5s.
Let me check my pools real quick. So I'm not using my more normal weapon.
Yes, this is the slight drawback of weapon-focused schools is you don't get all your cool shit all the time, but it's also why general schools like for parry and dodge are very neat.
I will declare a parry and a attack against the one that is attacking me.
All right, that's Jimmy.
Against Jimmy.
All right,
I'm
Leslok?
sorry. I heard the dog bark because I'm like, Timmy must be in a well. But no, he's actually in a fucking cave full of water.
Timmy's
and
gonna
blood.
get a grave in a second.
Probably.
He's going to be joining the bones in this room.
All right, Leslok?
What is this? So this gif is this gif is like fucking stun knocking me, maybe.
Goes on for a long time. I was shocked. Anyway,
I'm more it's like, is that animated or is that from the game? Holy shit. Okay. Anyway. Eden's cool. We're just gonna do the same version as last time. I'm just gonna put a parry in there. Because that's my sword pool for that, so.
I probably should up my hearing and empathy.
it's kind of risky because you guys are kind of doing man-to-man coverage, but you have reserve fighters, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep attacking the Brian.
Yep. All right. Okay, that's everybody declared. Let's roll.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 6 dudes. If you just want to throw meat shields at it, you can. This is one of those reasons. Well, one of the reasons why I was talking about. Do we need to bring these other guys? Because I feel like you guys aren't gonna do anything with them.
That's fair.
They are supposed to be bringing up the rear.
Yeah, for.
that's pretty
Nope, I
bad.
forgot to put dice in there. Oh,
Timmy!
Oh my god, Timmy turned polyamorous!
For them, I guess.
Timmy equals 0! No!
Timmy just got his heart broken.
And 7s again, but with 5s.
Excuse me.
Moira, your just sword pool is... Right, yes. This is a really good pool. Yeah, we're going to make that 4 9s.
Spicy.
Moira?
Yeah, it was Moira.
Damn Moira.
And Everhelm remembering that he's gotten awakened. Ooh, 10s.
Yeah, no. He asked for something to be done for his weapon, and Inos was just like, I got this shit.
It's helping him out. His like I said, it hasn't been enough time for him to bump it. His parry pool could probably be bigger. He's like body 4, parry 2.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a mission, or he has a passion to keep Leslok safe, and then with an awakened sword to just when anything he's rolling to use his greatsword. Bonuses make up for it.
I should double check heavy metal soul. That'd be probably fun.
Uh,
to on there too.
Anybody get better than 4 width?
No.
Sounds like no. All right, so at 4 width, let me remind myself how Damascene works.
+1 damage.
Ignores all
non-metal.
Yeah.
Ignores worn armor. I think they still get their 2 AR natural because they are just goopy.
Yeah,
Sure.
it is specifically. Let's see, 1 second. Let me check my.
Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty
see
sure that was
weapon.
like it was all non-metal armor.
Yeah, ignores it from non-metal armor. But
Well,
if they have
isn't-
AR from
AR
natural,
isn't armor. Because there's spells and stuff that say specifically AR.
My current version says ignores the AR generated by worn armor, which isn't metal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I updated that or not, but it's probably fine because she's still doing +1 killing with a longsword that she's double handing, so that's already +1. So that's what, width plus 3 killing? God, that's a lot of killing.
and that's what my sword is.
Well, yeah,
it's
she's
still
using a
shock,
longsword
though.
that she's two-handing, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
So that'll be 4 plus 3. It'll be 7 killing.
Damn.
Date location 9.
Okay.
So he takes 5 killing. And isn't dead. But is not having a great time. As Moira just carves a chunk out of this guy. That was Jimmy. Jimmy, how many sets did you get? 2. I do believe I get to lose a die from a set of my choice. So he will keep his 10s. Did anybody get 3 widths? Because I know I didn't on any more rolls.
Not me.
Oh, well, technically, once again.
Sorry, I had my 4 7s, but that's on Brian.
Yeah, it's a different guy. But it still goes off.
Yeah, that would
Alright.
be Yeah, that'd be 6 killing to torso.
All right.
So,
He
4.
reduces that by 2, so 4. He takes another 4. He's not happy. He is still up. But and now I think you take the sword out and you hit him with a slash. Carves, scrapes against his spiny scales. It's Bimmy, so he's only got he's got 5s as well, so he'll ditch the 5s. 5s all around. Still got his 7s.
He loses an additional. Yeah, there's an additional.
Oh,
die.
does he lose an additional set? Okay, that'll lose.
Yeah, he loses an additional die from his attack set, so it's 2 die.
All right, so yeah, he would lose both one of his 5s and one of his 7s because that's his sets.
Because after one would count.
This is another reason why having multiple, even if you're only making one action, having big dice pools for multiple sets can be handy. Okay. Yeah, he's just fucking bone zoned. Sucks for him. All right. Well then, we're going to 2-width, I think. And
9s.
10s.
good for you. Let's see. Jimmy has 2x10. And can you increase your parrying height at all, Konrad? I don't remember if that's a thing you can do.
Nope. I mean, I guess there is one where I can parry quicker. Like it acts as if I have a greater width, but
It doesn't beat the height. Okay.
yeah.
So you will take 2 killing to hit location 10. 1 AP.
Okay, I take 2 killing to my head then.
Oof. You get clawed across the face.
Again with the face.
Well, we roll 10 sometimes.
I'm
Also at 2x10.
really confused which one I'm fighting, so
Jimmy. I said earlier, the middle one broke out. It was the brine spitting one is tar pitted by Everhelm and Leslok. God, I'm terrible with your names, as usual. Where the fuck is... Right, I had to roll it later. So, Logesh, you're using a master die to make 2x10?
Yeah.
Okay. So you executed 2x10.
Which is 2 shock, 3 killing to the head.
Alright, so eats the shock, takes 1 killing to the head.
Boot to the head.
But that will break one of his sets. I think Timmy is the third one. He only has the 1 set.
These things are just like. These things take a long time
No,
to
he's got
kill.
2s. He'll lose the 2s. He'll keep the 7s.
Understandable.
Well, 2 of your combatants aren't then in there. We have 6 guys. I was going to say something very rude about them, but they're not doing anything.
Yeah, I think the
They're
next
here
thing
for
we
more
just-
support.
Next time we do a fight, we need to just have everyone on board to like faster.
I don't think everyone can fit in the room.
Oh, this room's decent, but you have to go through the doorway one at a time. Anyway, blub blub, where was I? 10s. Yeah, it turns out that because you broke both of his sets, Everhelm doesn't need to parry, so he will also hit that guy. So that'll be within shock +1.
Look, he has horse girls on the brain.
Sorry, it's with shock killing, but you know what I mean. So that'll be just the 1
of all
killing to
the-
the head.
Because of all the drop kicks.
Dive kick. Clang. And what we're learning here is that 2 armor is really good.
And that
Especially if it's just,
damascene
like,
is for killing
all-
people, not beasts.
Well, it's very sharp.
Yeah, so it can cut leather, but not hide.
Well, these guys are covered in bony, scaly plates. I mean, it wouldn't actually matter. I can change it back, but I may need to make special notes that damascene doesn't work on some guys then, because they are not hide-type armored. There are going to be monsters which are, like, literally, like, made of rock and stuff.
I kind of thought Dempsey would be good against fighting like a giant, but fair.
Well, a giant kin is not made of...
Aren't like
Rock.
giants made of like flesh?
They're
for the
stony,
most
but they're not
part?
made of rock. A frost giant is covered in ice, which is also not a
Yeah, but it's-
not a metal armor.
What I'm learning is a back to Corbin or a
Seems
Warpick
okay.
is more effective.
Yeah, armor penetration is good.
Yeah, no.
I mean, these guys also are like 1 level of extra tough, I think. Yeah, they have like 1 more hitbox than it. Technically, you guys haven't done enough damage to kill humans in this level of armor either.
Oh, yeah. Also, there are some APs that can't be like that don't make sense. That like, I'll give you an example. I get to a armor rating for being able to dodge well in my wrestling stance. How would damascene help with that?
Because
That's why damascene says that it doesn't apply to sorcery and esoterics.
Yeah,
or
that's an
martial
esoteric.
techniques.
But no, I'm just like, this is not the time for the conversation. We're in the middle of combat.
We can work on the balance either. Like I said, if it's a thing for later. Axe is trying to be a little bit of a snit about it, despite the fact that he doesn't have a damascene weapon and is doing the most damage because he gets a free point of width on everything. What you want to kill these guys? Figure out a way to stack your width up.
I'm being a little bit snit because I do have a damascene weapon.
That's fair.
Also, though, actually, that's right. You went down in chain.
Yeah.
There was a time period when you would have absolutely owned these guys because you would have just strangled the shit out of them. But I think
Yes.
you've dropped below that technique level.
Yeah, because I upgraded it after the time skip, and I do not have my trainer.
We'll have to get you back your trainer.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are tanky a couple of different ways, but also other than technically Leslok and Moira, I don't feel like the crew has brought their A game yet.
I think we just need to like pile up on some of these dudes later if we have to like get through like
So,
20 more of these things.
Everhelm does like 1 killing damage to his guy's head. I already did the damage for Logesh's head as well. It's basically the same damage, 1 at a time.
I did 3 killing to 9 on my guy.
3 killing to 9, and you're using a spear. Yes, so that will... He'll eat 2 of that.
Sorry, I take 1 killing to the head.
No?
Oh, okay.
Not
Sorry,
yet.
when
I
you
don't
said
even know
damage
I don't
from
even know which one's your
Logesh,
guy. No,
My
you
bad.
deal 1 to his head.
I misheard that. My bad.
All right, Konrad hits his guy for 1 killing to torso.
Yep, 9. Which is torso.
All right. Well, that's good. That guy's already taken some damage, so he's at 6 in there. You set your spear thrust and do actually get him back as he, like I said, dramatically slashes you across the face. Again. This is going to make some stuff that's in a letter aimed at Konrad later very funny.
Getting hit in the head.
You'll see what I mean when you guys get back. But we do go to Timmy's set. He dropped his 2, so he has 2 7s, and we get like 8s that matter that hasn't acted yet. I don't think so. Okay. So, Logesh, you would take 2 killing, 1 AP to hit location 7, which is the torso, so you take another killing to your torso.
Oh my goodness.
You're exchanging blows.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go back to the declare phase. Now, technically, you do have a group, as Inos has pointed out. You did bring a group of 6 followers.
Don't worry about that, Megan. I'm using Inspire and give them the command to get in there.
Okay, so you'll get them in there. I was going to say that
there.
normally they would declare now, but if you're going to work on them, we'll bring that in when you give them orders. Because I was going to bring up that they don't have any commands besides hold the rear yet. Okay, so
I had a question.
Yes, it is your
Can
declare.
I technically see into the combat?
You
I am
could
tall.
probably shuffle around to see into the combat.
Okay. What's the penalty for firing into combat?
None.
Oh, sweet. I'll just shoot one of them. With my bow. Relax.
Okay,
No noise.
okay, good.
No
No, I-
noise. It's a bow.
Nicola's the guy with the bow. Like yeah.
Yes.
He just
I
said
have
that.
the good
Well,
bow.
he was talking about
I did say shoot,
spells.
which I associate with gun.
Bang.
Regardless,
I won't be
I'm
picky
going
about which
to,
one you can see.
Good bow.
If you want me to, if you want like triage here, the one now fighting Konrad and the one fighting the Marquess are both pretty badly off.
I'm going to shoot the one fighting the Marquess because it's
Fair enough.
attacking the Marquess. Sorry, I
No, we understand. All right.
This is harm prevention.
I should probably go stab the
Nicola
one fighting.
says as he draws his longbow.
Then I should probably go.
He's gonna heal him for negative damage.
I should probably go stab the one fighting Logesh. Then.
Just finish the one you're
I
fighting.
mean, hey, listen, whatever you want to do, you have a very high sense to pick and choose. Speaking
Yeah,
of which, though,
I'll
Logesh, you declare.
Yes. Smack.
All right, you're going to smack
Fuck
Tim.
this guy. If only I could hit him consistently in the one spot.
You have a master die?
I know, but yeah. If only my dice would work out that way. But yeah, okay.
That's
Same
true.
attack.
It's the master die lets you basically either called shot or like make a big set. You do have to pick, but
Yeah.
there's a little bit.
You can also make call
But
shots.
my dice are... You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll make a cold shot. What's
Wait,
the penalty
alright.
for
How
cold shots
much dice total do you have in this?
again? 10 plus the master die.
Okay, so fun fact: you do not roll all the dice because you still have to set one to the hit location, but you don't actually lose your master die because you're over 10 technically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you lose the extra die. You set one of your remaining 9 dice to whatever hit location you'd like to hit. These guys are just human shaped, so 10 is head, etc.
Man, so you go use cold shot that master die 10. Yeah, damn.
So I'll be rolling at 8d10s?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And then what do you want to call shot the head?
Yes, cold shot head. Fucking.
That's a good way to down men.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Bow coordination.
And since I'm doing
Yes.
a cold shot, I
All weapons are
need...
coordinations.
It's fine if I just need to, like, actually make a set.
Well, you're calling.
No,
your
you're
shots.
looking for. I mean, go ahead, Lucky.
It's all like you're setting when you're doing a called shot, you automatically set you're setting your dice to the head. You have a master die, so you'll always be able to make that set because you'll just match your master die to it, so you'll hit it. Any other 10s you get will just make you hit that much better.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So you're rolling 18 efficient for 10s. We move to sense 3. The Greeble Goobles.
The group of goobies.
Because bad guys always declare when tied in sense order, always declare before players. So starting at the top, the one we have named Bimmy that is currently fighting the Marquess. He is going to attempt to claw him again. It's probably not going to work out because he's super fat. Actually, no. Yeah, fuck it. He's going to use his free movement to back up 15 feet and is going to spit at you.
I spit at you.
Backing up 15 feet is mean that he is going to run out of room to back up further. But he will make a brain attack again. The one known as Jimmy is now fighting Konrad. However, well, Konrad did damage him, and he damaged Konrad. Mori hit him with a sword attack that really fucking hurt.
Pain.
So he will attempt to get her. And then the one known as Timmy is the one that is getting consistently hit by Logesh. He's actually going to full defense. He's going to roll coordination plus dodge. He's going to try not to get hit.
It's scared.
It's
It
afraid.
did hurt its shoulder pretty good. Not Konrad, Logesh. Logesh hit him with a very powerful attack. Okay, that's their sense 3s.
So Inos will go. He will turn to the remaining 6 men. It's all like, "What are you doing? Just standing there. Get in there and show those sea devils, the worth of your salt." And roll an inspire, commanding them to get in there and fight.
Everyone, get in here.
Okay.
Just do it.
They will get in there.
Double check the action on boarding.
So, rest of 3's NPCs, honestly, the Marquess is... Everyone's thinking about his life choices. The Marquess is probably fine because he's really fast with a sword. In like a 1v1, he really doesn't need someone to cover for him. So what he should probably do is just try and close and also just attack fast and see if we can wear down this thing. So I think he's going to switch to low stance for +2 to attack and just try and beat the shit out of this sea devil.
I don't. Omega, I'm sorry. This has been. I've had this in my head all day. I don't know if you watch Doctor Who at all, but there are these old ass monsters called sea devils, and I'm just imagining we're fighting that. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't think I've seen that serial. I haven't watched some old Doctor Who, but no, that one doesn't sound familiar. Nope, that's the wrong fucking tab. All right, Moira.
Damn. I think this is a cooler shot, actually.
Well, no. Those are the new ones from the
okay.
New series.
Axe doing that thing again where he has to offer a differing opinion.
I mean, they do look better because they're not props made of cardboard from the 1960s. With a budget of like $150.
It probably was $150.
Dude, old Doctor, because this is before Doctor Who got popular. This is the third Doctor, so
That was $350.
they had like no budget.
So I'm just picturing that thing opening its mouth like bop 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 bop.
Dude, there's an episode, I can never remember what it is, where they literally just use inflatable dinosaurs, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, there's no point in the moored how.
Oh, I think that just reminds me of
we
this.
just switch to this for the plus AR, and we'll try and hit that guy. Yeah, this sea devil's not scary enough, but the body shape is getting closer. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Moira is just going to switch to mid stance for +1 AR in her chest and try and hit this guy. Ishika could fancy, but once again, this is faster. So that takes us to 5s. The brothers Logi.
Yeah, Konrad drops his spear and pulls out his sword. And with a snarl, tries to cleave the Sea Devil in twine.
Twine.
Okay.
Fucking heavy slab of pure, like, finely crafted metal.
It's a slab.
Konrad's
Not the Dragon Slayer,
That's
but it's
actually
it's way nicer made than that.
It's like a really shiny Dragon Slayer. Anyway.
I'm just gonna do what I did last time, deflecting low single. Yeah, no, because
Well, you can't single intent because I think that's gonna declare only one.
yeah, I haven't
You know
been
what
doing
I mean?
single
You're gonna-
intent because I actually
You're gonna hit the shit out of him.
yeah, I'm gonna do single intent. So it's just an attack to yeah.
All right, you and Everhelm are praying for the same strat. You're just gonna hit him and eat all his dice.
Yes.
Well, luckily, I'm also firing at him.
Well, hopefully
like
we
you might be taking
hopefully we get a killing blow in here.
I feel like you're taking advantage of my attack, but I can't really.
No,
blame
I
you
think
for
Leslok
it.
would do this anyway.
That's probably true.
It's like no, I'm just like fuck it. I should have been stacking that fucking shock die. the point of shock. And I'm ready.
Fuck it, we ball.
Everybody, get ready to roll.
Okay.
Actually, no. Bimi's being ranged, so
I was in the wrong channel for a second with
All
all
right.
the gifts.
Well,
Great.
3 10s.
Oh.
he did get 3 10s.
Oh, you have a master die dance.
No. Good bow. All my
he's
dice
hurt.
are as 1 with higher for damage
Oh, okay, gotcha.
because I queue up.
Yeah, he.
Don't worry, Loth. You still smack him in the
Oh,
head.
However,
his
Bimmy did
3
get 3
10s.
10s, so
Yeah, Bimmy actually got 3 10s. Oh god, even
Rip.
with the -1 width for draw, that's bad.
Death comes.
That only
Yeah,
means
no,
that he's at
coaches-
the speed of 3 9s. The damage is still as if it were 4 9s.
yeah.
Still gets its 2 AR though.
No,
so it's
well,
not gonna be
Bimmy
as
has to fuck
spicy
you
as it
up,
could
Mark.
be.
Well, no, remember, I have a master die, so that's 5 9s.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was about to say this is where it
whoever
reminds me as a
Konrad-
master die.
Whoever Conrad's attacking is gonna die. That's
Kimmy?
just paste.
No, he's on Jimmy in the middle one.
Okay,
He switched targets technically. There was a because you Leslok mobbed the guy who attacked Konrad originally. They switchy swordied.
that's fair. Jimmy's cooked.
Jimmy is probably cooked.
But
'Cause I
Bimmy
haven't
is
rolled
about to
Moira, just
headshot you
beating the
with
shit out of him.
Brian.
And 60 10.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. I couldn't get a third. Okay, yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, 3 10s.
Yeah, only 3 8s. Yeah.
He goes first because he actually has 3 dice.
Yeah. I mean, never mind.
I
Oh,
mean,
hey,
he's
Thunder.
gonna die afterwards. But
Death comes.
I'll be healing potions.
Right.
I always
Moira
have healing
again.
potions. Now, ever since y'all made me stock up, I have. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
Also, you should still have a healing potion.
I do. I just.
Yes, 9 plus
I think
master die.
Logesh might need one, but that's later.
Don't worry.
Oh
I
no,
have,
he's
I have
super
a big
dead.
stack.
4 5s.
Jesus.
You mean 5
that
5s?
Moira?
She also has a master die. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
you're
right.
right. yeah.
God.
But
Five.
Moira and Conrad's strat of attack faster, fuck defense works every time.
Moira
That's-
and Conrad are fucking like. Speaking of JoJo posing, they're just fucking.
Do they-
killing
okay.
shots.
Brief question. How much killing is that? Like for Moira? Is that like 6
Yes.
killing or 7?
Well, let people calculate
It's a lot.
things.
I'll figure it out in a second.
Sorry.
Because I'm double checking. Is there any more rolls I have to make?
I don't think so.
They're really doing
Because
anything?
because they're at the back, I think technically the mob does have to take their full movement to run up. They don't have ranged
Yeah.
weapons.
No,
But they will
should-
rush in. So next round at Declare 0, they can get in. And you made a set, right?
Yes, it was a pair of 8s.
All right. They'll get a morale bonus.
Woo!
So they're
now-
fret 3.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hey.
All right. Okay. Where I've been under Everhelm, right? I'm like, I feel like there's someone I'm missing. There's one more set to roll.
Oh,
So low stance,
Jesus.
so you get +2 dice on this. Run, sword.
What does this mean? Hold on, I need to read what this... I forgot my weapon has a word on it. I want to make sure I didn't fuck this up.
The word is
2
bub.
sixes.
Where does mass... Oh, okay. I have... Wait, what?
We go to the 5 widths first.
Yeah. Technically, the 6 width goes first, right?
What?
Because isn't Moira 6/5s?
No, it's 5 5s. I'm pretty sure.
No, because she has a master die, so it's 6/5s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's
No,
5
she
fives.
rolled 4 5s and increases it to 5 5s.
I don't know why I'm reading that as 5/5s. It's hard to read the dice.
It is sometimes. It's a little easier when you can like have rolling them physically and you can group them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so technically, Aren or Konrad goes first.
Well, actually, because he drew his weapon, and I don't believe he has any techniques to make that go better.
No.
His speed is treated as if width 4. The damage is still width 5. So technically, Moira goes first and is going to cut this guy's fucking arm off. So she's 2-handing a longsword. Oh, that's only +1 shock damage, so it's +2 killing. Because of Damascene. But that's still 7 killing. The shock damage is unfortunately eaten by their armor.
7 killing, which
So
goes to
that'll be
5.
5.
And I assume they have like 1 an extra hit box.
No, actually, yeah, that does not actually take his arm off. He's 5 out of 6, just like Logesh. Just like Logesh. But I believe the 4s go. What's your total damage on that?
8 killing, 5 shock.
So what I'm hearing is there was an enemy there.
Yeah, hey, remember how you said you cleave that guy in twain? You cleave that guy in twain. He was at like 6 out of 11 in his torso. You did all that damage again. Plus some extra shock damage and stuff that would bleed. He's dead. You literally cut him in half.
The sword solves so many problems.
Big sword. Master die are helpful, yeah. So no. Like I said, your slash is a little slow because you're drawing it and the blade is big, but you just let the weight drop, and this sea devil is now a dead sea devil in 2 pieces. Fish fillet. Jimmy's toast.
Toast.
Okay, and where was? Yeah, Loth just gets the 2 10s if he wants to make his cult shot. The dice are mean today.
Yeah.
How wet is it in the
But-
storage cave, by the way?
Pretty damp.
Could be worse. Yesterday in my real life game, we've had pretty awful dice.
Sorry, my brain fried for a second. Yes, who am I looking for? I'm looking for double checking Leslok. So you're effectively 3/8, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, that unfortunately means that at 3/10, you take. God, is that width or width +1?
Does it have any AP, or does it already are?
No. It is width
Okay.
in shock. So you take 3 shock damage hit location.
I have 2 AR and helm, so I'll take 1 shock to the head.
Boot to the head.
As you get freezing salty brine in your eyes. Ow!
It stings.
The helmet
eyes!
keeps most of it from touching your face and head. But
Goggles do
that would
nothing.
not have been great. Are you wearing an iron helm?
Yes, I'm wearing basically like
So
a.
I imagine it makes a slightly comical ding noise, a bit like a spittoon as it bounces off.
I would just like some fucking like chill on his chin or something, but yeah.
So you did take a point of damage. You must choose to lose a die from one of your sets, but once again, it can be any of your sets. So
Yeah, it could be the 6s I have over there.
yeah, you don't need them. And then at 3x8, you're gonna hit this guy again. What is your fucking damage?
That'd be 4 killing.
I just totally imagine him saying, those over there, like points across the room at the 6s.
Yeah, no, I was kind of imagining the same thing.
Oh, that'd be 4 killing the torso.
Right. So AR is 2. He's
God, I
a
wonder
10
how much
out of
of a
11.
menace.
This guy is so. There's like
Oh.
4 or 5 deep cuts in this guy's chest.
Ever how might finish this? Ugh.
He probably will get there. What's his set? Is his set another torso?
It's like a 6. It's 2 6s, so like I think it's at least 1 killing.
No,
the
it's
That's
an
torso.
arm.
arm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
That is left arm.
Extra tough does a shitload for people at home.
Yeah.
And I saw something an only monster thing.
Well, there are spells that can mimic it. Like Iron Flesh essentially mimics it.
You can
Well,
also
so
get-
extra tough is the like what is it like? It's leather hard. I think is the +1 and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the equivalent of that. But yes, it is a monster table. And I think we'll probably discuss the back and forth of it later. But the reason why I think I clarified it is so technically the way the book is written, monsters do not have armor with an A. They have the AR rating straight up.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, we'll discuss like off mic how we want to switch that up. But it is a quirk of the way the monster rules are written in the book. They get so much amount of inherent AR in certain locations, usually everywhere.
Also, he takes extra shock to the torso because single intent.
Okay.
That ignores AR.
Oh. Well, that does mean that he is full, so he is dazed. He takes a -1d penalty to everything. Because his torso is now full, but the last box is shock.
Fair.
Good to note, though.
If I just you can never hit on him, he's dead.
Yeah, basically.
Well, in his
Okay, all
torso.
right, so that was a 3 width. Yeah, Anybody else get a 3 width?
Not technically.
Yeah. For damage, you have an extra point.
Oh, actually, no. I'll just kill. I can use my 8s instead of my 10s.
Yeah, you can choose. You just shoot him in the chest. All right, I think we go to 2x8 then.
Well, yeah. I'll deal 3 8s, 3 with 3 killing, 1 shock to the chest.
Hey, guess what? That one of those killing points get through. He's dead.
Yeah.
As Everhelm is coming in for the follow up, there's just flops over the floor, dead.
Dead Jim.
Nicola shot him right in the neck. Okay.
That'd be more of a sternum shot.
Technically, Logesh would go before that because he also rolled 2 10s. So what's your damage total?
Sorry, biscuit in mouth. 2 shock, 3 killing.
All right, he takes 1 more damage to the head. Clang. For the sake of expediency, as usual, though, now there's only 1 guy left, and there's like 5, not all 5, but there's like 4 out of 5 player characters are in there. You got NPCs, you got the Mook rules. I'm pretty sure you're all just gonna like get in a circle and curb stomp this guy.
Yeah, let's do that because we have been going almost 3 hours and we've only fought 3 dudes.
All right, they're down. So in addition to the corpses of the sea devils in here, I mentioned before there is a chest.
Oh.
The lock is rusted shut, but there's a lot of things you guys could do about that.
I will shatter the soul on the lock.
Okay, roll your casting.
I think someone also could just like pommel struck it.
Somebody could probably athletics it, yes, but
Okay, Axe can
Inos said
pommel
this thing
strike it.
first.
Since you have
No, you said it first.
No, but Axe decided to add something even though I already had a solution. So Axe can pommel strike it.
All right, Marquess, roll body plus athletics.
I was more okay. I was looking like an Everhelm to do it, but okay.
Well, then you should say it that way. You should stop being general and be specific.
And like I said, and stop adding solutions when we already have a solution.
Inos is not going to fuck up Shatter the Soul. He doesn't have to roll it because it's a spell.
There's a cost. Yeah.
Anyway, are you rolling? No, he muted. Okay, I'll roll Everhelm. I actually don't think Leslok would make body plus athletics.
Excuse me.
That'd be a humble 2 dice. Like a fucking dumbass.
No, okay, I'll skip the step.
That's weird. He did it.
Oh, okay.
Go Everhelm.
Everhelm also has lifting stance, but it doesn't apply to smashing things. Inside the chest is a large weight of about looks like a few hundred silver half marks and gold marks.
Nice.
They're
Funny.
a little dusty. The mint on them makes it look like they're from King Roderick's reign, but that is a range of several decades.
Rob has been
Quick
here a while,
maths, wealth 4.
huh? Ooh. That's very nice.
But everyone's welcome
Huh.
now. Besides, it's like 2, I think.
No, I'm at 3. I sold my
Okay.
my arquebus. Excuse me. I can see.
I'm at 2.
So you went back up to 3.
Like I said,
Wow.
let's not worry about the money right now. Let's get.
All right, what about
things
that after?
going.
Do you have any healing potions?
Yes.
Yeah, a few of you got banged up.
Okay, I should also go drink one.
And your miracle healer is on the boat.
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't think I'd water in this cave.
Let me double check my
Anyway,
inventory.
healing
Do I still
potions,
have a healing
He
potion?
can pick his stuff. Probably
I do not.
No, he's used them all. Shit. Well, while Nicola figures out his potion situation, where do you want to go? You're back at the T, basically.
Real quick before we do, I have a question for Nicola. Can he make smokeless fire?
Smokeless fire. No, I cannot.
Okay. Even with like that minor alchemy thing, or does that require actually
would that
like
be
a
same
lab
with
setup?
minor alchemy? No, it generally doesn't. Let me read minor alchemy.
Because I would like to, cremate these bodies so they do not just rot here in this cave.
Oh, I can do that.
Well, that's what I'm asking. But like I said, we're in a cave. We don't want to be generating a lot of smoke.
No, I understand. Let me see.
Well, does Nicola have his Alcast on him?
I'm not going to use my Alcahest on it. But I hold on. This is going to be a gruesome ass question, but if I casted heat metal on this, could I burn the bodies?
That would still ultimately probably produce smoke.
Yeah, no. If you can't produce like specifically smokeless fire, then there's nothing to be done right now.
I don't think I can.
All right. Never
Like a
And
mind.
pirate
light salt
hand.
doesn't produce a lot of heat anyway.
Yeah.
We'll make a pirate at the
Let
end.
me see. What's the time frame on minor alchemy? Hours, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Never
Nicola
mind.
could probably whip up something, but it would take him time to do the project.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cause that delay. I
Who
just wanted
needs
to, you
healing
know...
potions? Who needs healing potions?
Oh, not me.
Me.
My one shot goes away.
Okay.
Sure.
Logesh, you can have 2 healing potions. Each of them heal 3. Aren, you can have 2 healing potions. Each of them heal 3. I'm out of 3 healing potions.
I just need 1 right now.
Okay, so you can have 1 that heals 3. Logesh, how many you need? How much?
Just
How much
one
healing
as
you
well.
got?
He's got 2 in his torso.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll give each of you 1 that heals. Actually, how much do you have in total, Konrad?
I think they both have 2.
I have 2, so I.
Okay, then
get-
no. I have 11 potions, so I'll just give each of you a 2 heal potion. That's better.
I believe that converts your
Okay.
killing to shock.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
6 2 heal potions, 4 3. Well, now 4 2 heal potions, 4 3 heal potions, and 1 5 heal potion. It's in a really fancy glass.
I remember the fancy glass, yes.
Nicola's
Yeah, I
basically
rolled
just
a
carrying around a
really
bread bag
stupid-
full of potions.
No, that Omega, I have because Nicola is wearing kind of like a robe-ish, kimono-ish thing. He just has stitched pockets all over the place into them. So it's just like, all right, it's in this pocket, in this pocket. Like you just see Nicola like crossing over into just random places. Like,
I just-
this one's in here.
I just hear the sound Paracelsus makes when she's in her bag pulling out like potions and bombs.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Turn my killing into shock, which will heal up eventually.
Yes.
All killing is not shock.
Yippee!
And in that case, hold on. I can heal 1 shock from each of you. Right? Is that I can do that with medicine?
I think you can roll to heal,
Psych,
attempt to heal shock.
Yeah, let's see heal 1 shock. So I'm just gonna heal 1 shock off each of you.
I'll double check if it's a shock. Also, to
I heal Logesh.
probably
Leslok.
talk about how.
Logesh.
Sorry, to talk about what Inos was thinking about. Probably your standard would be to drag these bodies outside and burn them.
We can do that afterwards then.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we could do it when we because they won't rot quickly enough that we can just after we're done clearing the place, we will make a great pyre. A fish fry, if you
This place is weird.
a fish fry, if you will. Leslok, you have shock damage.
And I healed off the fight
you
ending.
heal 1 at the end of the combat.
It's-
Or
You
half,
heal like
I
half
think,
your heal half your shock. Only
Does
one.
any of the NPCs have shock damage?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I heal 1 shock off of each.
Also,
of,
I want to say, do you want to roll to heal their shock damage now? You only get to do that once per day.
I'd rather they be because we're going to another fight. I'd rather them be fully fit.
All right,
Considering
then they
they're both,
remove
it's
width.
both. Yeah, considering it's both the head. I mean,
Yeah, because I think it removes
It is width though,
both.
so yeah, you remove it.
Yeah, you're all both fully
Okay.
healed.
all right.
Now, you
As
can't
I
do
give
that
you-
again, but all right, okay.
But I can,
As
I
Loki
can
would say, we've
fill
been
you
going for a
full of
while.
healing.
The T
I can
junction.
fill
Where you
full
want to
of
go?
Healing juice.
The T junction.
Northeast.
Hang on, let me.
Yes, grab your pin.
All right. So we're here. We're at the T junction. We can go. You said northwest.
Northeast.
I don't actually know what's going on in the rest here, and I have no way to see the rest of the map. So I say we go north.
I second north.
So I'm just gonna
Marquess says-
say, because I know it was a little bit ago. I did hear people into the east.
Oh, you did.
Yes. Well,
Yes, yes.
Not
His
for sure
hearing
people.
roll.
I heard noises.
Movement sounds.
We also know there's like at least 20 something dudes to like east of.
So I'm
where
just
we are.
saying, like, we know there's something in the east.
Okay.
Not that
yeah.
I want this conversation to take a while, but this feels like the classic dungeoneering issue, which is like, well, do we secure the spots that are behind us first, or do we go further in? Because you guys can be pretty sure that northward is where the other cave entrance you guys have seen is eventually.
Oh, fair. I was thinking of the.
I
north
could
part,
hear water
like,
that way, so
I was thinking of the small north thing the small north thing that was like slightly to the east of us.
What?
no, we're still at the T junction.
Okay.
So
east then.
yeah, let's head east.
All right. Okay. I will not have you re-roll stealth because there was fighting and gorbling and spitting.
I'm gonna move up in the order a little bit because I low-key forgot we had 5 whole-ass dudes.
6
on our
full
flank.
Even.
Yeah, 6 whole-ass dudes at our flank. So I will move to around where Elverhelm is. Because I am kind of a meat shield right now.
I'll
very
bring up the
tanky.
rear this time. I'll put the 6 dudes between me and the back. I mean,
All right, fair enough.
I mean, I'll put the 6 dudes in front of me.
Hey, yo.
Yes, I interpreted that correctly.
Yes, thank you.
You can
sorry.
yell.
You'll
You
do what
can
with
yell
6
through
dudes?
whatever.
The what?
Hey, yo.
The passage east is a little wider. It does get a little narrower, but you've got at least 10 feet to a side, so you guys can go double-barreled if needed. And it is a fairly short passage. So you enter chamber number 3 in my notes. This one is the Great Chamber. It is a very big, rounded, vaulted chamber. Originally, you guys would guess that it was hand-worked, like it was carved out, but over time, erosion has, moved it.
That's thing.
So
Is it the one
the shape has been changed a little.
Is the one that's
This
got,
is the one that's at the very middle bottom. But
yeah, the one that has a thing in the north sticking out of it.
yes, you do in fact see there is a north side passage, and there is a further mess of passages going further west.
Gotcha.
The domed roof has more paintings and petroglyphs. Again, over the dome ceiling. These are big enough to be visible to everyone. Even under some grime and salt stains and some growing lichens. Similar themes to the stuff that Leslok has sketched before.
Probably note down any differences.
You would guess? Well, you're not noting down differences, buddy.
Oh, no,
You've been in this
not
room.
right. Later.
But there... this room is like I said, like a large open space. You would guess that it was probably some like the storage cave was obviously for storage. It was very utilitarian, very undecorated. This has decorations. This feels like maybe some sort of public gathering space. It seems like some of the Sea Devils have been using it as a sleeping chamber because you see 2 more of those like black scaled, heavier set, clearly adult ones. But there's about 10 kind of pale greenish white, slightly shorter. Their spines and fins are not like fully developed yet. These would appear to be juveniles.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're unworthy foes.
I was going to say unworthies.
So yeah, they're mooks. But yeah, they are like standing at attention as you jog down this short passage. So we are immediately going to go into fight number 2.
Fight number 2.
Enough.
So hey, unworthies declare first. These juveniles are somewhat surprised and unsure of what to do. They don't know what's going on with their life. They're new here. So they're going to roll their threat pool to just defend themselves.
I almost feel bad.
Inos, don't feel bad.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the shit out of you if you feel bad for them.
They'll eat you.
Quite literally, yeah. You saw there were dead guys in that storage chamber.
Oh yeah, true.
What's
Fair.
Human bones.
No, yeah, it's like yeah.
Enos, I almost called them the Mook Squad. That's rude to them. That would be feel bad.
Goon squads. My goons.
Your henchmen are in front of you. As you can hear the scuffling ahead of them. Is there anything you would have imparted to them on what to do when fighting starts? That's you're right there.
Does my inspire bonus stay, or do I have to re-inspire them? I wanted to ask real quick.
I think it stays because this is all like it's not one encounter, but you know what I mean. It's all one like scene basically. So
okay.
I think they stay threat 3. They're still inspired.
I would basically say I would tell them to I would
Should've
impart
really had
instructions to get in
Kindle Soul.
there
That could be threat
and,
4.
aid the Marquess.
All right.
Advancing-
So
and
they'll bum rush forward,
yeah.
and they will use their 6 threat 3 dice to attack the enemy with axe and spear.
Yeah.
So it's 2. Think fast.
Right. Fair enough.
Maybe I should get some tactics and strategy.
You know, I think it's just gonna be that simple.
Shoot bow.
No, I'm not shooting bow this time.
Oh,
Because you said there's 3 adults.
2.
2 adults. I'm gonna bear hug one of them.
Oh no! Oh shit! Oh,
You do have the AR for it.
Yup.
Wrestleman, Zangief.
Fucking 2-stump pile driver him.
No, I am full Germaning this one.
Oh shit! This guy's dead. Okay, all right. You're gonna grapple the hell out of him, hit him with a bear hug. Logesh.
Yep. Logesh is just gonna bonkle the nearest one.
All right. Gonna rush in and attack. Anything special or just attacking for now?
Just attacking for now.
All right.
Actually, no, fuck it. Cold shot to the head.
Okay, he's starting with a cold shot to the head.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like it's the one thing he can do specifically and consistently.
I mean, anyone with a master that can do that specifically and consistently. You just have to have enough dice in their pool.
All right, they declare. Let's see, the one that is going to get bear hugged is going to try and brine shot Nicola first. They do roll a bigger pool for this, so they have 7 die for their ranged attack. So it's going to attempt to brine shot him first. The other one is the one that Logesh is going to hit. Do we want a chance of dodge, or do we just no? We're just going to keep up the strat. Claw Logesh. All right, the thieves.
God, that looks so devastating.
Yeah. It's a
Place
very
can be pretty
safe.
nasty.
It's a very safe move. However, if you fuck it up, it's very, very, very bad. But it's on the person taking it. Weirdly enough. You just gotta
Yeah,
bend your
since
head
3,
forward.
Enos.
Oh.
Yeah, shit. Kindle the Heart is 3 minutes.
Yeah, no. That's what I was looking at my spells. I'm just all like, I don't have any like instant cast or long enough duration like support spells. I should probably think on that. But oh,
I have to remember that for Aurelia to huddle.
yeah. Oh, would that give them the like? Does Kindle Heart give them the magic bonus or something? Or-
Technically, it doesn't. It says it gives them a morale bonus, so that wouldn't stack in this case.
yeah.
There would be others. Maybe I should do another one.
Okay.
There's several ways to get the extra threat for ensorceling.
But forgive me. Dallas is going for an adult. Logesh is going for an adult, correct?
Yes.
The mooks, excuse me, not the mooks, the gentlemen are just bum rushing forward.
Yeah, they're gonna attack the group of unworthies.
An offensive wall against the unworthy.
Enos will also move to attack the unworthies.
That's fair. You just gotta beat 3s to take them out.
Yeah. What is it? Excuse me. I will brain. I will declare multiple attacks.
All right. They're also a very effective thing to do on mooks.
Yes.
Let's see. Aurelia, how big is your sword pool? It's okay. They are awakened.
Awaken my swords. Shing, 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 shing.
She could take the turn to Heart-Seeking Blade. Oh, shit. Sorry. I just remembered that you also made sure that Aurelia has Shatter the Soul.
Yes.
So
Oh, boy.
if Everhelm had bungled it, she absolutely should have just picked the lock apart. Anyway, no. I was just debating if she should cast Heart-Seeking Blade first, but no. I think what we should do is just fucking wait in, and she'll just she'll only call one attack, but she'll just make an attack on the unworthy as well. Yeah, we'll have Moira will declare a parry for Aurelia. Everhelm. I think Everhelm's going to do the high stance trick again. It's, again, very good for Bodyguard. He's going to declare an attack this time, though, on Unworthies. And if he needs to parry, he'll switch. And we'll basically all the NPCs and Inos will dogpile the Unworthies, and we'll see if we can kill enough of them.
Yeah.
So, the 5s.
Double team?
Silverfang,
Double team, separate team, whatever team.
I'm gonna help Logesh.
I'm gonna do the same because I don't want to get in the way of Nicola suplexing the guy.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Nicola then.
Okay.
Yeah, I do
We
need
should-
someone to help me because, spoiler, once I have him pinned, I can't technically attack him.
Oh,
So
no, you're right.
I need
You're right.
someone
Yeah,
to
it's
pin
a
the
pin.
motherfucker.
I'll go help Logesh and whatever. Will probably aerosoling me, so I'll go back up Logesh.
Okay, so Silverfang will spring to, well, I declare a call shot head.
Fair enough. And you're using the living metal sword.
Yes. What is Leslok doing?
I'm going
Now,
to go
the 1 AR removal for living metal per wording says that it removes 1 AR that is not
Yes.
armor generated by martial paths or sorceries. So that definitely works on monsters.
That's good.
Yeah, like I said, right now it's just a wording thing. We'll work out later.
I'm going to do single intent
Yes.
for the one Logesh is attacking.
Okay.
And I think single intent
Like-
I think I can do a culture with single intent, but I'm just not because I don't have that big of a pool.
That's fair. I think single intent just says that so long as you're making an only an action.
single
that isn't
attack can
an
hit.
attack.
Yeah, single attack and hit.
Which I think counts shots, but you don't want to take the penalty. So we'll worry about that later. Okay.
Yeah.
I think everybody's greeble goobly, so let's roll.
Greeble gooblies.
Oh, I missed a 0 there.
Jesus, Axe.
Four sixes.
All right.
He says he doesn't have enough
even
dice.
Even with all my extra dice, it's still just 9 dice plus master dice.
Yeah, I got
have
some
to remember
defense.
that.
Well, he also just rolls better than us. We can't do anything about that.
Got 3.
Omega, it's just per set, right? And width doesn't have anything to do with taking out unworthy. It's just one set, one unworthy.
Yes.
And what threat are these guys, by the way? Does you know?
3.
3. Yeah, no. I'll do 3 4s and 5s then.
That's a hit combo.
He's gonna slap him. Slap at the base.
Yes.
Okay.
But
all
my
right.
3s will go
Rain
at
attack.
3 width, and then 4 and 5.
Yeah, we'll see how much
My attack is at 3
Oh, I should have
times.
said that. We should have said that was the attack on that 60-10 was the attack on Logesh because we got 60-10 for the followers. Yeah, they said it'll be gobbled, but they're trying. They're making a success.
Ooh, excuse me.
So I guess
Other
Mr.
guys
Crosby
roll.
did hit me in the head.
We'll just go with A and B this time to avoid confusion.
Abby and Beatrice.
I actually think that there's like in like cryptography and like intelligence, they have like it's Alice and then forget what the B name is.
I only know the military one.
Sorry, I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm staring at Aurelia's sheet and I'm like, I swear to God, there we go, sword. Like, I swear I looked at this. None of those have enough height, sadly. Aurelia's curse continues.
I cannot wait for this turn.
Aurelia, very bad at hurting monsters. She has a terrible track record.
So I'm gonna ask a really weird thing. Please do
Please
not
hold. I have to
break the
count
one.
dice.
Well, I'm just saying. Please don't break the sets of the one attacking.
Well, he gets to pick.
No, I know. But I want him to hit me.
Hit me.
I think Konrad is the one attacking that one after the fucking switch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only break one set.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Yes. Okay. All right. Everham gets a decent set to kill some guys. And you can get Can you get multiple passions on the same roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should probably.
I
They
need to roll
talked,
more
they
die
talked
for
about this. They talked about that, how if you can get all three going, and the results can be wild, whether they are a plus or a minus.
Yeah. Yes.
So you
Technically, rushing in and going on the offensive fulfills his craving of tally ho, lads.
Anyhow,
He did make a second set. It doesn't matter, I think that much.
I should have been. I should have been invoking my duty on my mission here.
I've been milking my duty.
That's what they're for. And
Whatever. I'll just do it next round.
Moira is also. I want to, because this is something that the crew won't see. Past Omega has boned me over. I still have one copy of Moira with her stats commented in the different section. So I literally have to scroll from the top to the bottom every time I want to look at her stats, which is why I pause when I'm doing that. So it's my own fucking fault, and I'll fix it after this one. But I have damaged myself only.
It's the don't trust anyone but yourself, not even yourself and self, but it's a gun, it's a book.
No, Omega hurt himself in confusion.
She has an amazing parry pool as well. Yeah, fuck you, monsters. Sevens, twos.
Make sure I log in FGO before I forget.
Make sure I logged in. Okay, hold on. Let me
Thank
back
you,
math
Lucky.
real quick. 3 NPCs. Unworthies. 3 enemies. I think I rolled for everybody. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Wits. Probably something that Leslok is doing.
I double check the exact height. 4 6s.
4 6s. Oh, sorry. My damage silhouette is still on Bibby and Timmy. Let's switch that up. All right, so you're attacking B. That's the one with Logesh. So you do how much damage to that location? 6?
That'd be 5 killing and then 1 shot that ignores armor.
All right, that goes for his torso specifically, right?
Yes, that'd be 6. Yeah,
Okay.
or 6 is right arm,
Jot that down.
but the shock storm.
And then 5 killing to arm.
Yeah.
Times 3. Okay, got it. All right. There's 4 width. Any 3 widths?
Yes, 3 3s.
Yes. 3 10s.
All right, you hit your guy on 3 10s. You're using silver tongue, silver fang.
So 10, yeah.
Silver ouchies.
Listen, I have a
A
list
tongue
of
is like a fang.
swords I have interest in, and some of them have are named Fang, so
Yes.
get them mixed up.
Okay.
I believe that damage
So
would
damage on that
be... Be
With and killing plus one
and
shock normally for a rapier?
Yeah. That is what it is. But it ignores 1 AR.
Alright, so he reduces eats the shock and 1 of the killing, but you still do 2 to the brain.
The brain.
Stop
Not great. That guy was the brine one? Yeah, so will lose 1 of his sets, but he will take the 8s. Because he would want to hit Nicola in the head. And then 3 3s. So you remove an unworthy.
Yep.
And break 1 of their sets.
Yep.
Which one did he got for defense? We'll ditch the 2s first, then.
What was the rest?
Actually, no, they wouldn't even keep... No, we'll go higher. The 2s are useless. The next high set is 7s? I'll be nice, yeah. They'll lose their 7s. Because defending their 2s doesn't matter because they're unworthy. They would... attack of a height of 2 or less anyway doesn't hurt them.
Yeah, but you lose two dice.
So we'll ditch their 7s. And they're down to 9. Chain attack, I presume, Inos?
Yes.
Knife head in?
Yes.
I think you just whip your chain out and stick one of them right between the eyes.
Yeah, no, there's only knife heads on my chain.
Yeah, what Inos learns, being the first to actually hit the unworthies, is remember how I said that they have greenish white soft scales? They're not nearly as armored.
No.
They're not not armored, I guess I would say, because they are threat 3, but they're like definitely not as resilient as the adults.
Their hide must toughen.
Nice.
Must toughen as they get older.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That was all our 3s. 2 sets. I think my 2x10 is the highest height.
Yep, and it's Mr. Briny.
All right. Hey, you take 2 shock to your head.
All right, I will activate my esoteric.
This is why you want to get hit.
As my fucking JoJo ability activates. I immediately dash over and restrain his head, ignoring 3 AR.
What is
he
that
takes
one?
1
Bear's
whiff and
Jaws?
shot. Bear's Jaws.
Make sure that works that way.
It just says
Probably
attack.
works that way, but
I read it like 4
shit.
times.
He's got me there.
It just says attack.
You are getting close enough to hit him. The opponent attacks you and inflicts at least one. Well, actually, do you take 1 point of damage?
Yes.
It'll be 2 shots.
Because I do not have AR on the head.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you take at least 1. You immediately roll coordination plus grapple.
Yeah. He takes. Is it with +3?
Oh God.
Basically, you inflict with +1 in shock.
No, it's with +1. Ignores 3 AR, so he just takes 3 shock to the head,
God,
and his head is restrained. I assume he shoots right
So-
out of his mouth, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
that's
So
fair.
it is
That's
the
fair.
head.
I should probably later rewrite this so it's only melee attacks, just because this will get silly.
It wasn't, and it's real. I feel like it should be any attack as long as it's within a reasonable human range.
That's fair. That's fair. We can.
First to get my head to this.
I cannot just JoJo teleport like 3 miles.
No. I have a thing for this. One moment, if I can find it.
But yeah, so this guy spits. It kind of like slaps your head a little, Nicola. Like it burns. It's cold. You just fucking like Jotaro point at him and then just
Axe beat me to it, son of a bitch.
yeah, basically do that. you just point at the Sea Devil and say, "Hey, raging demon," and just get him in a headlock.
I feel like I just had him because he was shooting bright at me. I feel like I have his jaw. Have you seen the mandible claw? I just have him in a mandible claw. Like no, shooty Brian.
Is his head disabled then?
Well,
his head
also,
is
guess
technically
what?
disabled.
Three damage since you did 2 killing damage already.
Oh,
Is enough to fill his 5 hitboxes. So this Sea Devil is unconscious
hold on.
as you turn it into a chokehold, and apparently some of the breathing apparatus is low thing's neck because it passes out.
You just block up the gills.
Just jam your fingers in there. So yeah, that's that guy's taken out.
Yeah, I just have a
Hey,
fucking
kids, that's what
sleeper
Bear's
hold
Jaws
at
does.
this point.
You do actually get a +1D if you want to do several maneuvers, including strangle or submission hold.
I know what I'm
Or
gonna
slam.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow. This one is going faster.
Connor gives Nicola a weird look.
I mean, yeah. So from your point of view, you drew your sword, hit this guy in the head. It still hits Nicola. Nicola fucking power slides into a chokehold on this guy.
Nicola's just a fucking of his magically enhanced muscles.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Twos.
I still have a set of 4s and a set of 3s. I don't know if anyone has anything higher.
Oh, also I forgot. Everhelm also went at 2x3. Same time as Inos. He also kills a guy.
Technically 2 10s.
Yeah, that's the one you want.
Yep.
All right. And your damage is with 2 10s. It's
2 shock, 3 killing to the head.
3 killing. Okay. He once again takes 1 killing to the head. Clang.
If it's an unarmored
Clangers,
guy,
bangers.
that one attack just knocks out a dude.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
kills them?
Kills them actually. Yes, because the shock would bleed up. If it's a normal man, Logesh can kill them in a single strike, basically. Almost guaranteed. These guys are tough. But one of these days, Loth will roll 5 10s.
yes.
And the enemy will he will fucking Fist of the North Star, Kenshiro point. You are
all gamblers
dead.
give up before they strike gold, so I'm just going to keep rolling.
You just keep fishing for 10s.
Look, for me, it was the first bow dice I rolled. I think I rolled like 5 10s, and it's all been downhill from there.
All right. And what were your good sets again, Lucky?
3s and 4s. Not 3s and 4s. 4s and 5s. Excuse me.
4s and 5s. Yes. I think they will eat one of those because they've got 8s to block left.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll eat your 5s, but your 4s go through. That's another one another one bites the dust. Do. Actually, wait, Everhelm hit them. They don't have any defenses. That's 2 of them are dead. That's right.
Oh, okay.
You lose a die from a set every time you are hit. Ganging up is mean.
Yep.
As I mentioned before, Aurelia unfortunately whiffs. Neither of her sets beat the height required.
She really needs to put that flying steel soul on there. Soaring steel soul.
Yeah. I had her buy the spell. She just not had enough time to cast it yet. But yes, she could use the fucking extra dice.
Ooh, excuse me.
Okay, all right. Moira just rolled to block. So then I think it's just your buddies, your followers with 4s. Yeah. I think that means that's going to be 5 hits on the unworthy.
I took out 3. Everhelm took out 1, and our squad took out 1. So 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So round 1, half of them are gone.
Woo!
As like your, their morale boosted, so they weren't really questioning it. But basically, your half dozen guys, like I said, boarding axes and harpoons, like trundle up, and by the time they reach there, like Inos has taken out 2 of them, like with both ends of his chain. Schwa. Simultaneously, you take out a third, so they've found themselves, evenly matched to outnumbering the remaining. So they're feeling great.
Excellent.
Yeah, and I think that's it. So we go to redeclare.
Okay, I mean, these are monstrum, and we do got to get rid of them. And this is a bit gross, but I'm going to use.
Fucking neck snap him.
No, that's not technically what it would be. There's actually a specific thing. I'm going to drive my elbow into the top of his head.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Using,
You can pack the skull.
well, no. If hold on, let me read the ability. It's actually the fourth thing in my.
Mountain drop.
Mountain
Mountain
drop.
drop,
When
yeah.
using knees and elbows against a downed opponent, I can all my damage becomes killing instead of shock and ignores 1 AR.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
so you're
worry,
just gonna elbow.
guys.
Okay, yeah.
Eventually, I'll hit it. Same shit again.
Well, technically, before that, the 5 remaining guys go. They're just going to declare attacks on your mooks.
Yep.
They will attack the red shirts.
I'm happy to hear it.
And
Let's
then
just
your
like
sense twos. Logesh is going for attack in. Like I said, he's going to go use his fucking wrestling techniques. Yeah, you're going to do a big elbow drop. Do note, by the way, in that GIF, not to peel the back behind kayfabe, but note how the way he's
elbow doesn't
positioned,
hit the
his
body.
actual elbow doesn't hit.
Yeah, he's hitting with his armpit essentially.
it still
But
looks
he's
like
It
it
also,
hurts.
looks like he's hitting with an elbow
Oh no!
drop.
Well, to be fair, I will
It still hits the guy's arm.
because that is Macho Man Randy Savage, who, as well as being an insane character, was also like an absolute perfectionist at this.
Yes, I've heard that about him.
No.
Wonderful credit to sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cream of the crop.
Saved us from the rapture.
Threeves. The one that Nicola is killing is unconscious, so does not matter. So that just leaves the one that's attempted to fight Logesh. I didn't even double check, but I'm pretty sure he lost his sets. Which one was that guy? Brain attack there. Yeah, he had 2 6s and 2 2s. That guy got hit twice, so they're gone. Yeah, these guys are not super smart. It's being attacked. It's going to attack back. It will. Actually, no. Logesh is still hitting him in the head. Because of all his fancy sword work, Leslok is doing more damage, but you are hitting him in the head, so he's going to keep attacking you, Logesh.
Yep, fair enough.
I had to think about that one. Like they're not super smart. They're more cunning, but I think that would be they would think that's the bigger like threat responses that you're going for critical areas. All right, okay. Player character 3s.
That will be Lucky. Inos will second verse, same as the verse, declare multiple attacks on the unworthies. I do have to check if I'm going for like 2 to 3. Like if I'm going for like 3 attacks, do I have to remove more dice? I didn't actually think about that. Is it just one
Yes,
die?
I was going to ask if you had a technique or not to make that space. Yes, no, you should. Every additional multiple action you declare is another die removed.
Okay, no, I can still do it for 3. It was just I wasn't sure about the die because I have this is
Your chains are really sick.
they're really sick. They're master forged, so I get +2 dice on them anyway. And I usually have a full 10er anyway. So yes, I can do it without losing my master dice. So yes, I will declare 3 attacks on the unworthies. I'll be specific about that this time.
Chain.
Chain.
All right. For friendlies, you know what? Everhelm will parry for his buddy Logesh. Keep that simpler.
Yeah.
But Aurelia will try and get some fucking licks in. And Moira will just... I won't roll Moira's parry dice, but Moira will continue to do her job and parry for Aurelia. Aurelia's not being targeted in this fight, but it's very easy to have bodyguards just be like, they're bodyguard. Duh.
Yeah.
All right, 5s.
I'm just gonna strike again.
Nicola seems to have this well in hand. Konrad goes and begins to dart amongst the youngins. I declare
Nice.
3 attacks.
Okay, so these guys are dead. Got it.
I mean, it was a team effort. It's just we both happened to immediately hit him in the fucking head.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think Konrad's correct. You have this in hand. This guy's literally
yeah,
knocked
no.
out at your mercy. So
He's not waking up anytime soon.
If he wasn't a monstrum,
waking
I
up
would
ever.
not bother executing. But because it's a monstrum,
And we have
They eat
Logesh
people.
and
You've seen
Everhelm
it.
on the other one, right?
yes.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Leslok, what do you got?
Same second verse.
All right.
Same as the first.
We had to shake off the bones, but I think you guys remembered some of your combat strats.
Yeah.
When the combat takes place in a room big enough to fit all the player characters.
I think these things are just too armored for me to do fancy tricks.
yes.
That's fair.
I'm ready.
I mean, my goal was just be like, all right, they have a lot of armor. I'll just restrain one of them. It just worked too well.
All right,
That's
roll
the
those
power
bones.
of a... Are we rolling? We're rolling.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see, did I get 2? Yes, I did. Excellent. Got enough.
Finally!
There it is.
Oh, there's
Oh
the
my
4 tens.
God.
Effectively. Yeah, so that guy's super dead.
Yeah, that's 5 killing to the head.
Oh, God, and he rolled 5 5s to attack you for once. I see how it is, dice.
Yeah, 3 times.
The dice give it, the dice take it away.
Okay, so you might lose a boy if nobody beats their 2-width.
I wish I wasn't using my dice on the unconscious person.
10, 7.
Oh, wait, no. How's Konrad rolling?
Actually,
I got 7 3s and 1s, but I do also have my master die.
Yes, you can pick one of those to make 3-width if you wanted.
Yeah. Which I probably will for the 7s.
There's only... How many of these
Alright, we got
left?
a few more.
5? Yeah, no, I will...
5. I think the main thing is just you cause them to take a point of damage before 2x8. Which I think you're going to do.
Yeah, I can put my master die on the 2 10s also, so. But I think, yeah, the 7s, whatever. I'll go quicker.
I think Everhelm, yeah, and Lucas should have got to the
How
kill.
does
Yeah.
this even physically work? I just elbowed a man's arm off.
Well, killing doesn't remove the limb.
You break
Okay.
it.
That makes more sense.
Permanently incapacitated.
Yeah.
As you're like pretzeling this guy.
Like
Yeah,
dislocate and snap
I'll
it.
spread mine out. So
Yeah,
I have
ideal.
3 4s and fucking 10s on mine. At 2 width, since Aren's gonna get the 3 width.
The way,
I
once
have a
again, I should point out, Aurelia only rolled 2s.
I have a question, Omega.
Yes.
I get a bonus shock damage. Does that bonus shock damage also get converted to killing?
What causes the extra shock in this context?
Crushing grip.
When you
it is
perform
just
an
other
overlay
effects.
example- No, that is a separate shock.
Okay,
damage.
gotcha.
Good looking out, but we are out there.
Because it does say combine this with any martial techniques.
Yeah, it's basically when you're inflicting anything you get out there, but you're using the mountain drop, so. Okay, I think if Conrad's doing the 3 7s, that'll be next.
Yeah.
All right, you
So,
kill a guy,
3 7s.
impale him. That was the one that was just about to claw the throat out of one of your marines. So good job looking out.
Woo!
Yeah.
Then 3x5.
4
Actually, no,
by 5.
4 10s. That's right. Yeah, we also need to resolve your 4x5. But Logesh got extra sets. I forgot because you rolled 2 10s in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
What's your heckin' damage Reno on that?
Let's see.
For
4 shock, 5 killing.
5 killing? Yeah. So that becomes 2 shock, 3 killing. Which, by the way, means that he fills up. You fill him up with shock, and then there's an extra shock left over, so it becomes killing. So that's his head filled with killing. So you just take
It's
this
flat.
guy's head off.
Beat him to death with a rock.
It's reaching out for you in this melee and just flops to the floor.
Yippee!
And then Konrad, you have
Hold on. Yay!
multiple more sets. Yeah, you've got
Just
3s and 1s. Actually, no, the 1s don't count. They're threat 3. That's right. They wouldn't work.
Yep, just 3s.
Yep, that's why I kept my all 3, so we can definitely take them all out.
Yeah, you get them.
Yeah.
What did your followers roll? Did I have them roll? No, I did not. Thought I read everybody roll.
Totally imagine the cell dividing scene in History of the Whole World. Shing, 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 shing.
Shing.
It's kind of like that. All right, they got 6s.
They can do that too.
Yeah, no, the juveniles are taken out. Logesh cuts the head off of his. You don't have to keep making rolls, Nicola. You can just, when the fight's over, just find the vertebrae and, pop.
Okay. I'm just
Probably
gonna leave this
relatively
for
quick and
now.
painless.
He's probably out for the. I want to make sure our guys don't die.
No, they're good. We're done.
A follower just could.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just snap it. I will next snap.
Because Conrad's extra attack and Inos' extra attacks just.
I'm laughing at myself being like, I'm just cutting. I just, because of how the thing order operations work, I cut the arm off as it falls on the ground.
Yeah, no, you absolutely hack one of his arms off as he's falling, and you're just like, oh. It makes sense though. You have pretty fast reflexes with the sword, so you're just like, oh. I just imagine Everham has a similar reaction as he puts his sword in the way of like the claws that were coming towards Logesh, and then it's dead, and he's like, oh.
Nice one, Logesh. Impressive.
I think these ones needed to hit the gym more.
I feel like Aurelia's kind of like staring crossly at the pile of the 10 dead ones. And you notice that her swords are like suspiciously blank of blood. Kind of staring at her swords crosswise.
I'll clap her on the back. Yeah, you'll get him next time.
Why are you talking like that, Nicola?
This is my Iron Flesh voice.
Is that racist?
What?
New Yorkers are people.
Well, it's been a while since I've had to make this disclaimer, but the opinions of Dallas Rose are his own. Studio Omega does not support him.
I don't think you've had to do that since Jackbox.
Been a long time.
That was years ago.
Woo. Okay. No, I do think if you are actually gonna do that with Aurelia, she's going to.
I'm not actually going to say it in that accent.
I think if you still say it, she may look aside at you and be like, "Hey, Nicola, hold still. I need to make sure my swords are sharp."
Fair enough.
No, when he wants it, it takes the fun out of it. Anyway, if we're good to keep going, you're in chamber number 3. North, there is a lone chamber going off on its own, and then to your, again, continuing east, there is a clusterfuck of chambers.
To north first. If there's nothing else in this room besides just the...
No, that was it. It's a big open chamber.
Gotcha.
That had a bunch of guys in it.
All right, that was 15 of them. It's probably like at least 10-ish or more, give or take 5.
We want to see if we can divine and where the locations, if any more, are.
Hang on.
Unfortunately,
Probably hit most of these chambers.
Like I said, at 50 feet, Inos can try, but like I said, it's 5 minutes, so it's gonna be 5 minutes of
Same in my end.
Unfortunately, I have a quicker way. Unfortunately, I don't want to do it in a cave because we might suffocate. I think smoke divination is technically faster casting, but it's smoke.
It's messier.
I think Aurelius sheathes her sword and says, "Also, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to give us a head count."
That's true. It'd probably just point us in the direction and go that way.
All right.
Well, I believe my
All
brothers
of these
said to the north, right? Or that way, I
Right.
should say.
Yeah,
Let's
that
go
way.
north.
Let's let Inos finish his casting first.
Okay.
Be 5 minutes. Everyone take a break. Drink from your water skins.
Take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen.
Excuse me, I'm taking one from my level 2
your-
bridges, my bridges flask. Fill the bridges energy.
Nice. Your henchmen are probably piling up the corpses in a corner so they can be
I will help
easily
them with
disposed
that.
of later.
I was probably gonna say something like that. Yes. Pair ones. Thank God for master dice. We'll just add the fucking 9 to the 9. Jesus. Literally almost a straight.
Like, damn.
I just have been
So you
mean
fire
there.
up another ping.
That's 5s there.
The chamber to the north is weird.
Weird.
You get a sense of like lots of little small life signs, but there's something off about them.
Eggs. Egg chamber. Bibis.
I offer no further comments because I don't think that Inos has ever sensed monster eggs before. But,
Oh.
actually, fuck it. I'll make this a little easier because you guys are. There's technically some forks and stuff involved, but I think you're pretty locked in on where you're gonna go.
What about spoons?
So, let me. No, spoons are later. Let me post the version I've got with labels just so I can cross-reference because Inos is radaring.
Radar.
So in from where you are in 3, your radar can reach all the way to 5. You can sense probably 7-ish adult-sized targets in 5.
Ooh.
Jesus.
That's about as far as your radius goes.
And nothing in. Well, the other directions.
Yeah, nothing behind you. I don't think you'd reach all the way to like the end of those chambers at 4B and 4A.
No, I wouldn't.
I think we can divine that the egg chambers are. Well, if you tell Nicola that, would it be a fair thing to posit that, like, animal eggs?
Well, you don't know the fucking. Do you know monstrum physiology and how they breed and all that stuff?
No, but they're fish, right?
I mean, they have arms and legs. It's not
Yeah.
normally how fish work.
Sea devil.
That's true.
Leslok would know that, but I don't think he brought it up before.
Yeah. Like, if Leslok said that might be an egg chamber, yes, that makes perfect sense.
Well, Leslok does have a student of monstrum if he wants
Exactly.
to speculate.
Yeah. If it's just
But
a lot
it
of
is
like
still
small
a
signatures.
unusual sign.
Who knows? It could also be one of those, like, oh god, what are they fucking called? It's the man-o-war jellyfish. It's not a jellyfish.
I don't know. Honestly, though, personally, like, I know there's something going on to the north. I'd rather like how many like adult signatures did I recognize?
Probably around 7.
Okay. So that seems like a big cluster, which probably means it is something important to them there. maybe some sort of like nursery. I won't say eggs, but So personally, I think I would like to check other passages before we start doing heading northwest, because there's a lot going on there.
By the way, Sophonophore is what I was thinking of.
Big $5 word.
That is a word.
Oh, maintenance is in progress. Oh, never mind. Then.
Yep.
It's
It has become the 18th, so.
It's what are they called? It's they're called like colonial organisms.
Like, okay, so
like
Lucky's just gonna
tiny
straight up admit
things.
I'm metagaming here. I personally hate like leaving offshoot passages.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that's
I
fair.
with that too.
So
Well, I mean, doesn't that mean you would want to go to 3? Because that is an offshoot?
well, we want to go. Yeah, we would want to go back to like 3A and check that way, then come back to like 4A and check 4B, and then move on to 5.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
When Axe says going north, I think he means going due north to 3A.
Oh,
Yeah, 3A.
Yeah,
3A.
that's what
Excuse me. I thought we were in the.
No, you're in 3 right
I
now.
thought we were a little more fucking.
No, we're in 3.
Yeah, my bad. My mistake. Yes, north, please.
You entered from A. You checked out 2 as the storage cave. You've got in 3. You've technically ignored 1 and 1A, but that is a different entrance.
That's fair.
It's
If we
okay.
were, like-
Spoilers. You attacked in the middle of the day, so the juveniles are not there. They were here.
Ah.
Yeah.
So there's. I will tell you now. There's you've like sensed life like sensed the soul like twice. There's not any enemies up there.
Okay, cool. Yes, please, north then. I am sorry. I completely misunderstood.
Yeah.
I thought we were.
I mean, hey,
east
if,
for
like-
some odd reason, thinking going. North
If we
into
were
the
like on a
5.
table, I would just point at it. It's fine.
And I could have whiteboarded so you guys could like click, but I feel like we didn't need to go that far to like futz.
We
in
didn't
your
need to
face.
today.
Okay.
Okay.
3A is hey, the egg chamber.
Gasp.
How many eggs
It's
are
a
around?
smaller, rounded chamber. It's hard to tell exactly what its original purpose was. Maybe more storage, or maybe as a cistern, because there's a room that's got a little bit of a rise. It's probably like 10 or 12 feet tall. It's kind of like cylindrical. And there is kind of a soft depression in the center of the room, which is filled with briny water, murky water, and gelatinous, almost luminous, sickly green eggs, where you count, dozens of them.
Get the
They're partially
flamer.
in water and kind of creeping up the walls. Inside the water, you guys can visibly count more human fish and whale bones, clusters of sea sponges and seaweed that are blood red. There are dark rust-colored stains on the walls, in addition to the normal, slime goop.
Slime goop.
I don't want to know how they like nurse their young with human flesh.
There's the smell in here is awful. It smells like rotting meat and brine.
Oh,
And there's something like sharp and like distilled under it. Nicola, I would like you to roll chemistry.
Ooh, student
Um, If
Or
you are
knowledge.
curious, you want to speculate about their life cycle, Marquess, you can roll student monstrum.
Well,
Oh,
this is
by the way,
knowledge.
who has an Eerie of 2 or more?
Me.
Yes.
Let me
Hey.
double check my Eerie. Yes.
I have
think
2
it's everybody.
exactly.
There is something about this room you do not like. The
Something
geomancy in
calamitous?
here is bad. It is like, not only is it like nasty,
Oh.
but there's just something unnatural about this
I
room.
will, I will declare my
Oh.
expert dice to be
Wait.
6.
wait, we found it.
3.
Well, I'm about to
oh,
say the Astrolab.
Well,
Uh,
3
Oh, yeah, I'll pull
nines.
that out.
The Ether Lab. Excuse me.
I can pull that out
Yeah.
for
Oh,
this.
3 9s to chemistry.
That sharp distillate smell you smell, Nicola, that reminds you of aquavitae, of distilled alcohol. You think you'd have to do some tests, but you think that these eggs are super flammable. Like you're basically smelling like an ethanol layer under there.
How viable are these eggs if we remove them from the chamber?
I don't think we want.
You
we're
just
gonna-
have absolutely no idea.
I'm gonna.
What I'm
take my-
hearing
That is
is-
unfortunately outside your zone.
I'm going to,
We're going to
attempt-
turn this into an X egg chamber.
nuts.
Well, no, I know we are, but I'm going to attempt to take some of the gooble to study in a flask.
You can probably
Not
use one of your
the
knives
living
to
eggs.
like
I
take
want
a
to
sample.
avoid those because I don't
Like,
even
just
want to
the-
risk
The egg batter,
just
I guess.
The
Yeah.
goo, the goo.
Yeah, you can get some of the like amniotic sac or fluid.
Yeah,
Um,
because it
so-
is interesting.
Yeah, Leslok, you're pretty sure something around this should not be happening. Sea devils are demonic class beasts. You're pretty sure they're supposed to originate in the watery hells of the Umbral Queen. You don't think that they have a normal life cycle. Like
Like, they should just spawn from the
Phantom
dark depths.
beasts seem like they act like beasts, right? They are animals, but more so. So they seem to have occasional like breeding and growing seasons. And obviously you've seen that sea devils have young and old, but this seems wrong. There seems to be something around this space. You don't know if it's because they are like, creating a pool full of human remains, but there is something, like I said, strikingly unnatural about this process
Actually,
here.
you know what? There's no way it can. Like, I'm just thinking about. I will actually take like one or two of the eggs because if they shouldn't be able to breed, I want to study this because the fuck.
Probably put them in a sealed jar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not.
that's-
We're not gonna alien. Don't worry.
I mean, in a purely practical sense, what would happen if the egg like hardens and matures is it would make a baby version
A
of those things
larva,
you just fought.
and I can just squish it.
Like it would make a little guy.
Which would just try to attack you because
Like
it's
these are
monstrous.
cool, but xenomorphs they are not.
They are not the ultimate life form.
Yeah. No.
But yeah,
Well,
I bought the
I want to say this because, unfortunately, these are sea devils and they are, part of, the Umbral God. Like, and Inos does not
They're
necessarily
calamitous
feel.
for sure.
Excuse me.
They're calamitous for sure.
Yeah, they're calamitous for sure.
Mhm.
But from the calamity of devils and whatnot. So it's one of those things that, like, are you gonna like grab this to experiment on?
No, I'm grabbing this to see if I can find out like how are they doing this and how can we make them not do this? Because this shouldn't, according to the people who know Monstrum, they should not be doing this,
Okay.
right? Am I
Yes.
wrong?
No, you're right.
Yes. No.
But I think that the answer is probably a lot more simpler than that. A lot more simple than that. It's because it's probably not the eggs, but it's something in the area that is doing it. So I don't think that you'll get your results from the eggs. I think you'll get your results from the area. Because as we said,
Yeah, but I'm not gonna experiment. Don't. This is not one of my crazy ideas. I'm not messing with demon shit.
Well, again, like then why are you taking an egg? You have to run tests on the eggs if you want to figure
I'm
out
gonna
something. That
do
is
this
the
as- I'm
literal
not-
definition of experimentation.
I'll put it this way. I'm not planning on doing any of this myself because one, not an expert in biology. Two, not an expert in monsters. So I'm going to try and find someone who is and see if they can give me answers.
Point to Leslok.
You do have a
For
Leslok, and
bio-
you do have a professor outside.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
but
I was thinking of them
She has studied anatomy.
because I am going to. Because you did ask about smokeless fire. I have one smokeless fire spell. I would rather not do it, but in terms of this chamber, I think we need to.
do that. I think we need to clear the cave
Fucking
first.
Hanuk in this place. Oh my god.
I think we should. I think we need to clear the cave first. But yeah,
That's fine, but I am lighting.
Like I
this
said,
place
you
on
got.
fire.
I have given
I mean,
you
yeah,
the
we are.
information. You all have Eerie too.
yeah. I pull up the
This place
astrolabe to
sucks.
see what readings I get.
Don't bother rolling Eerie. It is
yeah.
confused. There seems to be a strong sense of like umbral in this place.
Mhm.
That is not normally flowing. And just like, a lot of death and darkness.
yeah,
Um,
no. Like if I was to make a guess, I would say that this place is just overwhelming with aether, which is causing the sea devils to mutate in a way.
I mean, if Inos says that theory out loud, Leslok, that does it. You have obviously no evidence to back that up, but that sounds like that could be something. If you basically take all the knowledge you guys have about ley lines and you combine it with the set that Leslok has just rolled on Monstrum, if there was an ambience of aether here, and maybe if the fact that there were so many sea devils that were unchecked in this location for so long, kind of like
I'm gonna tap into
tinting the color of that aether, it may be having unusual factors to just spontaneously create more sea devils. Weather conditions, sea devils.
It's up there in the upper
No
left
clear
there.
skies.
No. God, no. You guys are at a duty right now. No.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Like the solution is probably way more simple. It's just aether, bad aether.
Yeah, we just gotta clean it. We just gotta clean it so like
We gotta clean out the sea devils
itself.
and hope that brings the aether back down to normal levels. At which point there will be no sea devils to lay more eggs and probably less sea devils spawning in general. We do not need to get up. We do not need to get all scientific on something so simple.
Yeah, this is the problem centuries in the making.
It's a little gooey. I don't think that Nicola's like wrong for his curiosity, but yeah, you guys can simplify it. I mean, Dallas says he's got about 10 minutes, so we should probably not do another fighty fight.
Yeah, let's just.
Are you planning on setting the eggs on fire right now or later?
Later.
Later, so we don't have smoke filling the place.
Well, once again, the fire burns with no smoke.
Okay.
I set
yeah,
my
I know he's
stove on
talking
fire.
about casting Azoth, like I said.
Yes, no, I'm casting
No,
Azoth.
let's not. If we don't. Well, actually, no. This isn't enclosed. No, honestly, if we're waiting to do it on like the way out, it doesn't matter about the smokeless fire,
That's
really. And we can do.
Also, hey, like I said before, this place is hella. Like I said, Nicola thinks that these things smell like ethanol.
Yeah.
I understand that we can use normal fire. I really want to cast Azoth on this place because it really sucks.
I prefer you not hurt yourself.
Well,
but till
unfortunately,
then,
you're not allowed to hurt yourself. For no.
Well, that's
for
why I'm
really
going to do it. That's why I'm going to do it after combat.
We'll
It's
figure
not
it out later.
hurting
We'll figure it out
myself,
later.
it's
So
shock damage.
we'll do a little bit of prep for next time because you guys have basically got about halfway through.
yeah.
Would you want to head straight to what I've marked as 5, or would you want to clear the 4s first? Because 5,
4s.
you know the guys. Okay.
I do the.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what X said.
I said I do the 4s,
said
but I'm
4s.
also feeling that
I
we
want
could check the 1s, but that'll probably matter.
Well,
I think
1A
it
might
will
have
too.
something
Like I said,
in it, but yeah.
You
We
can
check that on the way
you can
out.
check them later when you're not on the clock.
Yeah.
Because Inos did sense the soul like twice, and there were no life signs up there. Like I said, the out of character, the juveniles were an encounter that could have been there, but you guys specifically went here in the middle of the day, so they weren't. They were sleeping. They were sleepy.
And now they're sleeping
All right.
forever.
4, the Forkhead Chamber. We'll just be simple and do probably number letter
Right in tall
A
A.
first.
Yes.
So this is a big room. Like I said, it's kind of got like a. There's basically like a fork, like a 2-way fork at the end of Chamber 3, the open chamber. But you can see that immediately the southernmost fork immediately double forks again.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the areas that Inos was not able to sense. So the smaller lower chamber, 4A, appears to be another refuse dump for the Sea Devils, but instead of using it as a place to like drag their kills, this seems to be where they stored everything they can't eat.
Treasure.
There are piles of bones. There are several notable merfolk artifacts, simple pottery, chunks of stone tablets. You also find still like in a not completely rotten condition because they don't care about the damp. There are cloaks, scarves, or like some other kind of like wrap garment woven of golden sea silk.
Sea silk.
Yeah, it's real, by the way. It's just very hard to work with. It's woven from a kind of sea snail, I think.
Wow.
It is one of the crafts of the merfolk because they live under the water.
We're specialty.
So, there also appear to be like these are damaged enough so that it's not able to tell what they were, but there are bits of sea leather from animals like ray or shark hides tanned or something like that. Scraps of turtle shell, many shiny seashells and mother of pearl inlay. You can see polished stones and shells with holes drilled through them to serve as necklaces. The string or chain is gone.
Okay.
Literal dozens of shark teeth. Shark teeth make great charms. Interestingly, the notable thing, there's no sadly there's no treasure in here, but there are some artifacts. You do find there are maybe a dozen or so slightly tarnished but otherwise intact bronze weapons, spearheads and short swords. They're made with bronze. I won't make you guys roll if you have Konrad take a look at them or the like. These are very clearly like Norlish in design. Presumably your ancient peoples made these for the Mer and traded it to them. As I mentioned, bronze tarnishes, it doesn't rust, so it can be more resistant to corrosion.
Okay.
Do we want a speedball? I think actually if you got all your on you could take out a couple of them. In 4B, there's a couple of extra sea devils. But I think if all of you get in there, you can get them without it being an actual challenge, so we can skip that step.
Inos probably would like to gather up the golden sea silk, the pottery, stone tablets, and the bronze weapons, if possible.
You can probably like I said, some of these like sea silk is like cloaks. You can probably like hobo bag it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm
just
see
bundle
if I
them all
can
together and
glean
wrap them up.
anything
Yeah.
from these tablets or this pottery and whatnot.
Yeah. 4B is a bigger room. It's like raised up slightly, like there's a slight rise to it. Like I said, there's a couple of sea devils in here, but they're just the normal adults, so killing them should not be hard for all of you to group up. But this is another place that's like another awful place, because it seems like this is where the sea devils store their kills when they have an excess. It stinks like a fishmonger or a charnel house. Piles of fish bones, discarded scales, clumps of rotting seaweed. They've basically got like half-eaten fish kind of like air curing in here.
Save it for later.
Basically preserving itself for later.
They're from Iceland.
Yeah, kind of. You see also the like broken and tattered remains of what look like crab pots, fish traps, and fishing nets or line. It seems like the sea devils aren't afraid to get a free meal by stealing from humans.
Yeah.
It does look like they don't have a huge excess of food. If you had to guesstimate, basing by the same type of bones, it seems like if they have extra kills, they dump them in the egg room. Fish broth, it's good for you.
Man broth.
Man broth.
Yeah, got a little man bone broth, yeah. Talk about bone broth, bro. But yeah, so that leaves a couple of big chambers left. So we'll pack it in here. I think everybody was present, and everybody did have character stuff.
Yeah.
Like you guys did, even though we were mostly fighting, we did show our personality. So we'll call that 2. Don't think anybody finished a mission. Sorry.
Nope.
I did not
I could
sneak in
argue
any
mine, but that's
comments
finicky.
this time.
Our first combat was a little rough. You guys had a couple of backliners and were shaking off the rest.
It's just the too tight space that just weirds me out. Like,
no, it's fair. Like if all of you had tried to rush in there turn 1, I probably would have been like, okay, how are you guys fitting?
Yeah.
Whose foot's getting stepped on? I don't. Thoughts for later, like especially because you've got a larger group to fight. But something you may consider is, as I said, these guys have an animal intelligence. You could try to like bait them out of their spaces into advantageous situations.
It's true. We could be using traps, or trying just to bait them out one at a time.
Yeah. Food for thought. You guys didn't really know what you were facing against. Now you have a very grasp of how Sea Devils work. But yeah, we'll call it a 2. I'm pretty sure
I got
Inos, or Lucky, I should say, and Axe snuck in some comments in there. You get the bonus.
I got that bonus.
Yeah. I think I've directly investigated Lorelok, but I think I'll wait till next week.
I mean, you're gonna investigate more. You could
Yeah.
you might as well hold off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but we got some cultural artifacts. Might be able to use this as a line as some investigation. Maybe someone will know who made these pots, tablets, these cloaks, and I can track some people down.
Check
Oh,
to see
I
if
should
the
say, I forgot to
spearheads
mention it
have,
earlier, because
Maker's
we
Mark
kinda-
or something.
Swooshed in there. So next week we might have to get started a little late. I'm not sure. Basically, it got some housework we're planning. We're blocking out a few days. And we're probably not gonna still be working at 8 o'clock at night over here, so it should be fine. And I don't think we're doing anything that I'm gonna be like super tired. I think we're just hanging drywall.
Okay. Oh God, hanging drywall. What? Oh.
No, it's
Sorry,
annoying,
drywall
but
can
there's
be
like gonna
very
be 4
heavy.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be like 4 of us, so I think we're gonna be
Bit by bit.
okay. It will be annoying, but we got several days blocked out. I think the other thing that matters is that I might be late to Monday stream and fail betrayal, depending on like how long we're working on stuff and how much food there is. But we'll figure it out. Like I said, this should be fine. We start enough late enough, and 14 should be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
In
I was gonna mention
addition
earlier,
to
but I
that,
was distracted. Good. Yeah.
I will be able to show up to things for this week and next week, but I did book in a lot of shifts to catch up on money, so I will have to leave early-ish for some things.
Okay.
That's fair. Totally fair.
Because
Alright, okay.
my start times will be like daily reset time.
So next time we shall finish Lorelei Rock.
Hopefully. But with
Yeah,
that-
you definitely will. There's like one big fight left. All right.
Okay.
See you guys next time.
Stop
Bye.
recording.